picture. I advise them not to post the picture. Don't post that picture because y'all have families. If they decide they want to speak on it, they can. I told them don't do it. She called me laughing, and I said, listen, you don't need to do that. Y'all was on FaceTime. They gonna know that picture came from you. She said, well, I'm gonna have Mixed Styles post the picture. And I said, well, I don't think that you should do that. Okay, this was in January. She also sent me the picture. So when she said that, I went to my call log. I screenshotted the phone call that I had at the time the picture got sent and the text messages. So if he ever decided that he wanted to pursue charges on me because of what they said, I would have my ducks in a row. But the fact that they let that go on when I didn't send that picture out, and to blame that on me is sick. Okay, so that was the news. Now, the reason why it was even an issue with me and why I had to remove myself out of the situation. Okay, we always do our New Year's prayer in January. I prayed, God, please, your normal prayer, remove everybody out of my life that's not no good for me, X, Y, and Z, right? So in January, boom, January last year, okay, we go to LA. She is mean as fuck in LA, okay? When I say mean, so I don't know. She was, at the time, she was dealing with the pastor's right-hand man, John Terrell Martin. And I don't know, they was arguing the whole time to the point where I had to I had to mediate some of their arguments at some points. So I don't know if she was just upset and pissed off the whole trip to where she was taking it out. She was mean, body shaming me. And I've told her all of this, so this is nothing new, okay? I sent her a long message and explained this to her, that you was being very mean. Your spirit was very mean and nasty. And one thing, not going to be anywhere to where I don't feel welcome. So I did change my flight and I did leave her in LA. She told all her friends that I left her there and I didn't care about her safety. And, I just left her there and she could have got kidnapped and all of that and this, that, and the other. But I'm not going to be nowhere to where I feel like I'm spiritually suffocating, because that's what I felt in LA. Like I was spiritually suffocated. Some of the stuff she had said, she probably don't remember, little slick comments, calling me fat, this, that, and the other. It was just very uncomfortable. You can't sit up here and body shame nobody when you had your body done 3 times. That don't make sense to me. I don't care. Now, when I get my body done, which I do want to do, because I'm going to be very honest, baby, I want to get rid of the gut, okay? Y'all see it? I want this in my butt. I don't have to lie, okay? I want it there. And I can't wait to go, okay? I don't try to go. My iron was too low. But the fact that you was body shaming me and just spiritually just being mean, like it was just she never acted like that. And I text her that and I told her that. I said, I've never seen this side of you before. Now I don't seen it toward her other friends. I know all their business. I know everything they don't did in their life, child. They this, that, and the other. I don't did that. But like for me, she never did that with me. And so that's why I left. And I told her, I said, listen, I couldn't stay in that room with you because of how you was acting toward me and how you just was, it was like, I was like somebody was biting my chest and just like spiritually sucking the life out of me when I was around her. So I left. I ain't even had, y'all ain't gonna lie, I ain't even had the money to change my flight. Baby, I came up with that money. Please come get me. I couldn't stay in LA. I couldn't stay there. So I left. I left in peace. I didn't go on live to talk about it. I didn't go on social media to talk about it. I said nothing. I get calls, I want to say a day or two later. Kayla was on here because she's one of the people that called me. She was on here. I get calls, people like, oh, she went on live. She said she sent you home. You're Aggie. You was annoying, this, that, and the other. Mind you, then people called me. I did answer the phone. And I was laughing. Now, if you know me, I have anxiety, okay? I laugh. That's just my coping mechanism when I'm dealing with stuff, whether it's hurtful, painful. I just laugh until I can process it. That is just how I deal with things, okay? So when they caught me and they like, your friend talking about you, she said she sent you home, I immediately start laughing because I'm like, what, bitch? I got my own plane ticket, baby. I scraped up this money. I probably had to send a booty pic for this money. I don't remember. But didn't nobody send me home. So I was laughing because I'm like, what? No, I know she ain't get on here and tell y'all that. And why you even on here saying something anyway? Because at this point, we had a little disagreement, but I ain't think it was like that to where you got to go on here and say you sent me home because I was annoying or aggy or whatever. Like, that was crazy to me. So I sent her a message. And I was like, oh, and I still defended her. Okay. I still had a text message. Them people, after I got off, them people talked to me and they said she's talking about you on live, this and the other. I said, send me the proof. That's what I told them. And I said, nah, she ain't do that. But in the back of my head, I'm also like, nobody would have known I left LA unless she did. Because I didn't say nothing. I don't even think I posted on my story. You know what I'm saying? So something had to be said to where these people know that I left LA. So I sent her a message and I was like, listen, y'all would have to find all this stuff because this is just an inner spur in the moment. Okay, I just have enough energy to do this right now. But I sent her a message and I was just like, hey, I don't know why you weren't allowed to talk about me. You could have said it to me. Da 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 da. I told her. Them people called me. They the ones told me you said it. I told her exactly how the conversation went, because one thing about me, I don't have to lie to nobody. Anybody could say it once. I could say it to the next person. Rivers, 1 second. What do you need? Hold on, y'all.
You guys that are just tuning in, I questioned whether I should do this, but Ayana texted me and said she's finally opening up and she's going to speak on her channel. I could not find her channel on Facebook.
Okay, sorry, y'all.
I
So,
just did.
yeah, it was, we came back and I was just like, sit down, River. I was just like, I haven't said nothing about you. About these people called me. I told her the whole conversation. We broke it down. She said, well, we have to finish filming. So let's just get over this. We got to finish filming because we had started filming in LA. Oh, let's talk about that too. And I'm going to be a little bit all over the place, y'all, because I didn't write nothing down. I'm just speaking of experience. Okay. Why was one in LA? Okay. Because I found out later on that she told people that I left because I was upset that I could not attend the red carpet event that, Janelle was at. Hold on, y'all. My cousin here. Let me open the door for him.
Oh shit. Did I do something? Okay, so she muted. All right. Listen, guys, I promise you, I've been quiet.
So,
but I had to share this.
Yeah. So later on, this is what she was telling her friends, was that I was upset that I could not attend this red carpet event. So when I packed to go to LA, I packed to be comfortable. I packed to work. I was nice on camera. Okay. That was my goal. I was not going there for no events. I was not going there to go.
Okay.
Go there, for anything other than to work. My goal, she asked me to come there to work. I even canceled 2 clients that I had that week, 2 boho clients where I was going to make $1,000 because she said she was going to pay me for that. Did not get paid, but whatever. It is what it is. I went there to work. Okay. I brought comfortable stuff, sweatpants, leggings, pullovers. That was my, I didn't care to go anywhere or anything like that. Right. So, we get there, she to the point to where she was like, let's go shopping, you need some more clothes. So that's where part of the whole, oh, I bought you, when she sent me a nasty message, I bought you clothes because you couldn't fit nothing. I was dressing comfortable anyways. She had to go get me something to wear because she wanted me to go to the red carpet event, which I told her I did not care to go. I said, Brianna, this trip is about you. Dang, I keep saying her name. I'm not trying to say the girl name. I said, this trip is about you. You know what I'm saying? You need to go. I could be anywhere else. I don't have to attend. One thing about me, I'm from Atlanta, baby. A lot of these celebrities, we don't been in the sandbox together. We don't grew up together. So I've never been starstruck over no celebrity. Okay. I don't live in Midtown. I don't live next to them. They don't been at my house. I don't been at their house. A celebrity don't impress me. I'm from Atlanta, where a lot of celebrities are made. I don't been around them my whole life. They know me. Red, AB. I don't wrote for artists. I have been in the studio with people, not no D-list celebrities, A-list celebrities. You get what I'm saying? This is the history. Another thing, never been lame. Okay, I've been cheer captain. I've been first chair. I played the saxophone. Nobody could beat me. So like the fame stuff and this ego stuff, I've been that girl. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm bragging, but I am. Like, for people to say, oh, you're jealous, I ain't never want to be like nobody. I wasn't lame growing up. I'm not lame now. No matter how much money I have and don't have, baby, I'm always rich in spirit, rich in personality, and whatever the case, if y'all want to do the history. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, so that LA happened. So she was telling people that I was upset that I couldn't attend the event. That was not the case. The case was simply you was being mean. That just was the bottom line. I don't know what spirit was attached to you while we was in LA, what spirit had launched onto you, but it was a very energy vampire, spiritually draining spirit, and that is why I left. Okay, there was nothing other than that. So I ended up coming back. Boom, boom, boom. We got in a flight when we won't send a message. Okay, so then the Valentine's Day happened. I'm trying to remember everything. Valentine's Day happened. Okay. There was no billboard. For people asking, we did not see the billboard. We get there, the billboard is blank. We were told that.
Okay, I know she's probably talking really fast for you guys, but sometimes when something pushes you to finally speak, it's like I can't really describe it. I can't explain it, but if you've ever been led to speak,
sorry, y'all. So, the Valentine's Day happened. We didn't see the billboard. For the people we did not see it. The billboard was blank when we get there. We just got sent pictures to our phone to state this is what your picture was supposed to look like. I appreciated it. I appreciated the gesture. It is what it was. I didn't think nothing of it. You get what I'm saying? To answer that question.
Yeah. I wonder if she's gonna say everything. I'm kind of nervous, you know.
Sorry, y'all. My family over here, because y'all know I just moved in. They just being loud. They just being loud. Okay, I'm in chicken room, y'all. Y'all see her room? I can't wait to get it together. Okay, so, um, yeah, so that's what happened with that. Valentine's Day was very weird. Dawn was there. I can't remember everybody who was there. Naya was there, but y'all, the energy was weird. It was so weird. This happened in February. Okay, February 14th. We went there on exactly Valentine's Day. The energy was just very weird for me. Like I said, I was not used to that. This shift happened toward the end of the year, to where everything, like, I just started to feel a shift and just the energy. Okay. So I end up leaving Valentine's Day. They could attest. I left first. I left early because, once again, I don't like being places to where I feel drained. I am a discerning individual. I see things. God gives me different gifts. So I am sensitive. I
Mm.
can go in the store, I can see somebody, and I can know exactly what that lady is going through, and I would pray for her. Anybody I ever see with an affliction, my automatic response is to pray for them. Okay. I've been praying for this girl for the whole year and a half. Like, I have. I don't want her to experience what she's going through. So, anyways, the Valentine's Day happened. I ended up leaving Valentine's Day, but it was just very weird. Like, energy, I could feel it. Okay. So then I think after that was the girls' night. The girls' night. Now, at the time the girls' night happened, I had a lot going on. Y'all have to understand, for months prior to then, I was fully committed to making sure my friend was okay. I was showing up at her house. I was helping with the kids, Naya too. But I was there. I was helping her. I was trying to make sure she's okay. I was using some of my last dollars, baby. I had to talk to my baby daddy to get gas money, because I wasn't asking her for no gas money, because I was driving 45 minutes to her house every day, there and back from my baby daddy. I had to ask that man. And y'all want to say I'm just using her. Like, be for real. I was making stuff happen behind the scenes without having to ask her for anything. And she didn't know none of that. But I was making moves on behind the scenes on her behalf, praying on my knees for nights, laboring, fasting on her behalf, talking to God like crazy on her behalf. God, please help my friend. I hate my friend going through this, God. I may not know everything, God, but heal her heart, God. Heal the things she don't talk about to me. This was me laboring. And I know none of them other people was doing that. I'm talking about fasting, up and down, up and night. I'm waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, praying for my friend. Okay, sending her long prayers, texting her long messages. But once again, at this time, I was blinded. Okay, so boom, I'm coming to her house from all the months. So this is a little time that I need for me, because I haven't even had time to get my life together, because I am committed to, I'm making sure you don't go over the edge. I don't even have time to get my life together. And the one time that I said I need to step back to make sure my life is together, I'm the villain. Now I am the villain. And I think that is sickening. I'm about to use this, so I gotta hold this phone. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I was the villain. So she had the girls' night. I did not go to girls' night because, like I said, I was already around all the friends and all of that for February, and it was weird to me. I didn't want to, I'm not putting myself through that again. One thing about me, I don't care who you is, I ain't putting myself in no situations to where I feel uncomfortable. Y'all can have that. I will be at home every day for the rest of my life and feel uncomfortable around people just to say I'm around somebody. So the girls might happen, and I think she, mind you, at this point we were still, so the LA thing, she messaged me when she was in LA, right? Because I want to say I had blocked her, I don't really know, but she messaged me and was like, I made you, something like that. She made me or something. I can't remember the exact words, but it was along the lines like, you are who you are because of me. And you know what, in January I should have just that should have been it, but I give people too much grace. But she said that to me, and it stuck with me throughout the rest of those 2 months of the friendship. Okay, because that wasn't the first time. That was the first time she said it, but it wasn't the last. And when she said it to me, I remember like God said to me, "You not even nowhere near where I'm about to take you. Don't ever let nobody tell you that they made you." This was in January. Okay, so boom, that happened. Okay, I'm just trying to get it all out, y'all. So boom, the girls' night. She made a post. She had tagged everybody. I think Naya was in the hospital at the time, but I told her I wasn't gonna be able to make it, you know. But like I said, at the time, I know we really had real beef. I know what I felt spiritually, but like we ain't had no real issues besides, you know, the little situation in LA. So I was like, whatever. I wasn't gonna make it. You know, I told her we can get up another time. Blase, blase, blase. So she make a post and she was like, thank you to all my girls for being there for me. She tagged everybody. She tagged Naya. Oh, you can't make it. You're in the hospital, but I love you. And she didn't tag me. So that was like the first thing. I'm like, dang. And it's crazy because y'all be saying stuff. I mean, y'all don't see nothing that y'all don't see none of the petties that happen. Everybody else is petty. And I'm just so glad I removed myself because the delusion is insane. It's getting real delusional. Okay. So yeah, she had made that post and I was like, okay, whatever. Like I said, I'm is what it is, whatever person, baby. I just keep it moving, baby. It is. I deal with stuff. I can't deal with too much at one time.
I don't know if this is her connection. Waiting for.
Because it's just go back and watch that live if y'all want to. But we was on live and I was like, I want to get my teeth done. I said I want to get my teeth done. I want to get my body done. I'm just talking. Me and my homegirl just talking. Ain't nobody thinking about nobody else because this time we don't have beef. So if we don't have beef, why would you feel like I'm talking about you? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking about her. I said I want to get my body done. I want my teeth done, and I still do. You know what I'm saying? That I'm done having kids. I want this stomach in this butt, and I want my teeth done. My teeth is bad, baby. Pregnancy don't mess up my teeth. Okay, I want my teeth done. I want my butt done. They ain't got nothing to do with nobody. That's just what I spoke on. I get put in a group chat. Okay, this is really why I really just cut this. After this day of the group chat, I'm gonna tell y'all that situation. And Dawn did post the messages. Those messages are legit. Okay, that Dawn had posted about the messages when it was about 10 of her people against me. She put me in a group chat a couple days later and she said, Ayana, what's good? She screenshotted it from Dawn telling her, I think Ayana is talking about you on her live when I was talking about the BBL and the teeth. Girl, just be honest. You got it done. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? You got to start. Long story short, I was like, girl, what are you talking about? Because I was confused. Because first of all, and the second thing I said was that y'all must be sitting around talking about me. Because why she feel comfortable to even send you a message to say I'm talking about you and I ain't talking about you, baby. I just said I wanted my teeth and my butt done. Why did she send you that to say I'm talking about you unless y'all talking about me? So now y'all watching me for everything that I say to see where the pressure is when it was no pressure on my end. There was no pressure on my end, baby. I'm just living life. It is what it is, baby. I'm worried about this crazy baby daddy I got. I ain't got time to be worried about what you got going on over there at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this was the time I just took a break from me. I did that. And it's like, I can't even do that. Like, I can't even take time for me without it being a problem. You get what I'm saying? So, boom, put me in a group chat, y'all. These folks was coming at me. I'm telling you, oh, we gonna beat your ass. All of this. Shay, the main one, baby, had, and I found out later on that Brianna put my address in a group chat. No one came to my house because that would have been the last house they came to. And I don't say that to be threats. I'm saying that to be real. I'm glad that they made that decision because at that point I did feel threatened because it's 10 girls, I don't even know how many, attacking little old me. And you know what's crazy? Why they was attacking me, y'all? Why is she messaging me separately? Oh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I just didn't know. I blocked her. Then she sent me edible arrangements to say we could talk about it. There is nothing for us to talk about. Once you did that to me, there was nothing else that we could talk about. There was nothing else that we could talk about because you could have called my phone, which is what I said in those messages. You putting this in a group chat because you need an army behind you. I could stand alone, and I did stand alone by myself. I handle all of them by myself. And Dawn can post the messages again if she wants to. That is why I stopped talking to her because you don't never put me in those positions to where I feel threatened. I felt threatened, baby. I'm from the city. Like, I don't think y'all understand that. I have grown a lot, and that is by God's grace, okay? What y'all see is a testament of me just getting through. My mama is on here. She would tell y'all I don't been on probation. I don't have to take anger management classes for beating bitches up. Excuse my language. So it's like, I felt like at that point, she took me back because now I feel like y'all trying to jump me. You get what I'm saying? Y'all trying to jump me. All y'all attacking me. Naya included, you know what I'm saying? But they was blinded. They was blinded at the point. But at the point, baby, I'm standing 10 toes down for me. And I was crying because I was so mad. I was so mad. Like, I ain't never had no grown adult bully me. I ain't never had that happen to me. And for somebody who I consider my sister to do that, you weird. You are weird. You are weird. Okay? So after that happened, boom. That was the last time. I have not talked to her since that day. Since that day, she sent me edible arrangements. I don't know if she thought the edible arrangements was going to make it up and make it better, but no, you violated, because I've sacrificed too much for you over. I have sacrificed a lot. I sacrificed a lot. I sacrificed time for my children. Y'all know I only get my boys every other week. That's part of my divorce. Sacrificing time for my children to make sure you're okay. Sacrificing a lot. And don't get me wrong, she sacrificed a lot and she gave a lot. She did. But then also to find out all the time she was offering to help me and give to me, she's telling people other stories. That's crazy to me. Like, if you want to do stuff unwarranted, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm asking nobody to do nothing for me. If you're gonna do stuff unwarranted, do it. But why do you have to do it? And then you telling all these other people, oh, Ayana, she making up lies, y'all. It's just lies to collaborate whatever story. And so for me, it's just like, I just been seeing all of this stuff, and it's just like, it's triggering every time. I tell you, I try to block. And it's like, I can't get away from it. And when you really care about somebody, like, you don't do them like that. I really care for that girl. Y'all seen how I showed up for that girl. Even as far as putting my face behind this BS. You get what I'm saying? The manager want me to make a video. All the videos, she right next to me telling me what to say, but it's cool. You my friend. I'm going to do it. I experienced some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that man hit her. I was never in their house when that happened. All I know is what my friend at the time was telling me, and I'm going to defend my friend, and I'm going to show up for my friend. That's all I know. My friend called me crying. I'm going to speak up for my friend. That's what it was. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for me to show up how I show up for this person, show up for them. Anytime just about anytime they call me, I'm showing up. I do that for all of my friends. Some of my other friends are on here. They can attest. I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to pray for you. If I can help you, I'm going to help you. And it's not going to be nothing in return. I don't need nothing in return. If God blessed me with the gift of certain things, I have a creative mind. I'm able to look at things and create. If I can help my friends with that, with their businesses or whatever they need me to do, invest, or even just simple connections. There was a lot of connections that I gave her as well. Like, let's be for real. Okay. A lot of connections. But anyway, if I could do that for my friends, I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to go tell somebody else, I bought her stupid ass a car because her car was breaking down and she was homeless. And next thing you know, I seen her walking on 85. So that's why I had to get her a car, knowing that wasn't the story. Like, that's crazy to me. And I was hurt. I'm okay now. I'm still like, I still get a little worked up about it because that shit is my life and that happened for real. But yeah, it did hurt my feelings because I just never expected it. And it caught me off guard. It really did. Like, that whole group chat thing, that was crazy because these girls was coming at my neck, y'all, over her lies. And that was the group chat. So that's what she did. She told them that I was talking to them people. Now, mind y'all, if to this day, okay, and I think it was Tamika. I don't really know all them people names, y'all. Do y'all think if I really was telling them about this girl, y'all think they wouldn't have posted it by now? They wouldn't have sent proof by now? Like, be honest. If I was really feeding these folks information, do y'all not think they would have exposed it by now? They would have been quick to do that. But that was a lie. She was telling her friends that I'm feeding information on her. Baby, you get on live and you feed your own information. I don't have to feed no information because you do it. And I would tell her, stop going on live. These people are literally just saying what you're saying. They are literally just taking what you say, dissecting it, and posting it. And for you to just tell your group of friends so they could hate me is weird. That was so weird and hurtful to me that she would just lie like that to get people to hate me and continue to lie. And another thing, I remember I got this message. So me and my baby daddy, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, child, we used to hustle, tussle, and bustle, okay? Real domestic stuff. And I remember a fake page commented under something with the laughing emoji and said, remember when your baby daddy drugged you out the bed while you was holding River? Mind you, she was the only person that knew that, because now they put the laughing emoji. She was the only person that knew that because, baby, I didn't even tell my best friend. She was over me and my baby daddy. I ain't tell her nothing no more. So the only person that knew about the incident was her. And the fact that fake page had broke that at a public comment with the laughing emoji, it's just thick, because that was real life. I really got drugged out of the bed. I really was bruised up. There was really like incidences that really happened with me, like real stuff. I really got a protection order because my shit was real. You get what I'm saying? Like, this was real. And it's just crazy to me, like, just everything. And the fact y'all even still, child, y'all don't even know these people, and y'all literally take up y'all whole day to get on here. And I get it, because you do want to expose the truth, and that's just some people things. That's just some people thing to get on here and go live, whatever case may be, honey. But all I just gotta say is, I was over it. I was very triggered. Every time I see that little $7,000 baby, I be triggered because I can't even use my PayPal because of her. I can't use my PayPal, and then to find out you buying this man jewelry and this man spitting on you. And I told her in the beginning of the year, when last year when they had an incident, I said, listen, you just know him, you just met him, leave it alone. And the other friends was with her was laughing, and that irritated me because they laughing at that stuff, knowing what she quote unquote just went through, and y'all laughing at this man is basically repeating the same thing, and y'all think it's funny. Because I didn't go to that New York trip because I didn't have a babysitter. I was supposed to go, and I'm glad I didn't go, because I think if I really went, I probably would have had a little bit more influence, and she probably wouldn't be going through what she's going through, because I would have protected my friend. I would have let her know that you are better than that. You don't have to, because at the time I expected her to be better than that. You don't have to deal with the bare minimum just to get love. And that incident happened, and that blew me, because it's like y'all sit up here laughing, and that is not nothing to laugh about. Him throwing her in no Uber, that is not funny. And y'all seen that, y'all seen the skit that happened before. It is not funny. And I'm only speaking on stuff that I was directly spoken about, because child, we don't need nothing with that. But that is just like, it was a lot of enablers around, and I had to remove myself, because one thing, if I try to help you, and this is for anybody, if I'm helping you, and especially if I'm helping you from a spiritual point of view, because if you are connected to me, that means you are also connected to me through God. And God will give me messages about my friends all the time. And if I hear from God from you, and I'm speaking to you, and I'm telling you, hey, this, that, and the other, and you just continue to do what you want to do, eventually I have to step away. I cannot keep seeing her, someone I love, continues to go through the same cycles and being hurt, and it's self-inflicted. You get what I'm saying? And I had to walk away from that. Because I felt like, what good am I doing? I'm letting you know your worth. I'm encouraging you. I'm praying with you. I'm trying to show up for you as I can to my limitation. And it wasn't good enough. And let's speak on that for the people who want to say, oh, well, she gave this, that, and the other, and you gave this, that, and the other. Let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all a quick analogy, okay? Here, we're going to use this. Thank you, God. We got this right here, okay? Look, I'm trying to hold y'all up. Hold on, give me a second, because I'm going to rip a little thing, okay? We got this right here, and we got this right here, okay? This is two different sizes. I could pour water in this and fill it up. I could pour water in this and fill it up, okay? This right here is going to need more water. It does not mean that it is not full. It does not mean that it is not operating at minimum capacity, max, whatever. This is going to need more water. It is a bigger item. This right here is going to need less water. But if you know anything about math, if I fill both of these up completely, it is still full to 100%, okay? Regardless of how much water this needs and how much water this needs, if I fill them both up, it is still equally 100%. If I take away 50% of this and I take away 50% of this may have more taken away from it, but it is still 50%. So let's speak on that. I may have not had this much of stuff, okay? I may have not had this much to give. I may have not had this much to bless somebody with. All I had was this much. But out of this much, I gave 100% every time. Every time I showed up, I gave my 100%. Every time you needed me, I gave my 100%. My 100% was not this. This was not my capacity. This was my capacity, and I gave 100%. So when I come around and you're saying it's not good enough for this, that, and the other, when I'm giving my 100%, that is hurtful. When I'm showing up as 100% of how I can, no matter what I was going through at the time, I'm talking about fighting and tussling. I'm not going to speak on it because my daughter is here right now. Okay, 1 second, River. She want me out her room. I'm still giving 100%. So it's like, I remember I had like $50, y'all. I had like $50. And I had bought her these motivational women cards, right? These motivational cards and all this little stuff she can just put in her house to help her get through. And I had used the rest of my money, and I said, I don't care, God. I know you're going to give back to me. I want to just bless my friend. I'm going to get her a nice gift, and I was a friend. I sent her edible arrangements too. I brought her flowers, all of that. You get what I'm saying? And I remember I went over to y'all. It was on the floor, just beat up, tore up, like people had stepped on it. And that hurt my feelings. And that could be my childhood trauma that I didn't heal from, excuse me, making little school stuff for people and they just toss it around. But I remember seeing that and that really hurt my feelings because it was like, dang. But once again, that's why I speak on capacity, because at the time, that was 100% of what I had to try to make my friend at the time happy. And it was like, this was not good enough. And that's why you have to be careful with people who don't see your worth. Because even though that capacity is smaller, you can have two diamonds and that smaller diamond can still be worth more than the biggest diamond that you can see, because the quality and the inside of the diamond is just different. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to move on. Y'all got my side of view. I think I kind of discussed what I wanted to discuss. Let me just talk about healing, okay? Over this past year and a half, I have taken the time to really heal. I have taken the time to just process all of this, and it is very hard to process it when it's in your face every day. That's why y'all haven't seen me. Oh, that's what I want to say. So after we had fell out again, she messaged me in March after the whole group chat thing. She messaged me on Instagram because I didn't block her. I removed her as a friend, but I didn't block her because my page is public, so it's no point because you could just make a fake page and see my page. So I didn't block her. But what she said was, I had a video to go viral. I had made like this video had got like 6 or 7 million views. Overnight I had made like $5,000 off this video, right? This is after the group chat, after we had, after I had blocked her. And she messaged me and said, you should thank me that you are able to make money. Thank you. I will thank you. However, God blessed me on a video that had nothing to do with you. I made the most money I had ever made on a video that had absolutely nothing to do with you. And that's what God showing me. With or without, I will still be blessed. Okay. Now, I have been able to have 5-figure months without making money on Facebook. That is God's blessing for me, because you can make money without me. God said, I don't even have to use social media. River, 1 second, princess. Okay. God said, I don't even have to use social media to bless you. I'm going to bless you and you're going to be able to make money in a different way. You don't even have to use your Facebook. You don't have to use none of those followers. You don't have to use your Instagram. I'm going to bless you in a different way. And that's exactly what God did. I have been able to make my own money, never having to go live or post a status or talk about anything on Facebook. I have 5-figure months, and I have been having 5-figure months all year just doing something else. And that is how God works. When people try to put you below, God said, I will make your enemies your footstool. I will make you the head and not the tail. I will put you above and not beneath. And I know that. I remember that every time I'm in a fire. I remember Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, and how even though they was in a fire and people thought their life was over. People thought it was over for them. People thought that there was no more hope for them. People thought that they had perished. They thought they had burnt up because of what life was doing to them. And that was me. I know a lot of y'all thought I was just over because y'all thought that this fire had consumed me. But let me tell y'all something about God. God said he will never leave us nor forsake us. He will always be there with us. We ask, we will have. You want healing, you ask for it. You want peace, you ask for it. And that's what I was doing. For a whole year and a half, I was getting up crying with tears in my eyes because I had experienced friendship heartbreak. Okay, friendship heartbreak is real. I had experienced that. And every day I got up and I prayed and I said, God, I just want my heart to be healed. I don't want to feel nothing. I don't want to see nothing. I just want my heart to be healed. That was my prayer every day. God, just heal my heart. Heal my heart. Heal my heart. So after that, I ain't know you was out here, Junior. So that's what God started to do. And the blessing started to roll in. Okay. And I'm still blessed. And and there were times where I said, okay, God, I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to speak on it. And I would not yet. To a point to where sometimes I would see things and it would just trigger me so bad I would just cry. Because when you really love somebody and you really give your all to someone and they treat you like you're nothing, that is the most hurtful feeling. And I hate that she is going through what she is going through. But sometimes you have to take a reflection. You have to take a look. Don't worry about how you treat these men, because we know you treat your men good. Worry about how you treat the friends and the people that have loved you and supported you, because everybody is not a snake. There is no way that somebody has fell out with multiple people and every one of those people are snakes, because that's what they like to see. Oh, there's just users and snakes. No, some people just don't care what you do for them if you're not treating them right. I'm one of those people. I don't care what you do for me. If you are not nurturing me spiritually, you can get on or I will get on. That's just the bottom line. Sorry, y'all. My throat is dry. And that was the case. But God has did nothing but bless me. And when I wasn't the best version of myself, I attracted people that were a reflection of that. Okay. When I wasn't good to myself, I attract people that was a reflection of that. When I didn't want to talk to my parents for whatever reason, I attracted BS. When I wasn't talking to my siblings, I attracted BS. When I attracted BS. It was always something. So when I changed myself and I really said I'm going to heal and I'm going to put in the work and I'm going to really trust God, and I'm going to pray, I'm going to read my Bible, and I'm going to do all these things, what I started to attract started to change. There is no man that don't approach me right. Every man I date open my door. Every man I date, what do you need? What do you need? They're going to show up how they need to, because that is all I am willing to accept. That is the only way that I am vibrating. That is the energy that I am giving off. You can't come to me broken. You can't come to me healed. I don't get those. I don't even attract those type of people anymore, because that is not how I move. So sometimes you have to take a look in the mirror and you have to say, whoa, maybe it is me. And if you never have that accountability, you're going to keep going through the same cycles. You're going to keep experiencing the same thing. And this is just a general thing. You're going to keep having those experiences if you never take the time to really heal. This girl did not take time to heal. It has been multiple people ever since the public marriage. She needs to heal. And that was another thing that bothered me. I'm come to the house, you dealing with one man, he there, and then next thing you know, the current man is there both day. I'm like, I'm gonna be here one day and they both gonna pull up and it's gonna be an issue. Stuff like that. Like, you really have to take the time to heal. If you don't take the time to heal, you're going to keep experiencing the same thing. You reap what you sow. As a man thinketh, so is he. Literally, you cannot keep going through stuff. It has to be one day you got to look in the mirror. That was me. When everything was going crazy in my life, I had to take a moment. I had to look in the mirror and I had to adjust who I was. And I had to realize, Ayana, you know what? Maybe you aren't the nicest person like you think you are. Maybe your heart isn't as good, because sometimes when people get blessed, sometimes you looking at it like it should be you, or, you know what I'm saying, instead of trusting. Or when somebody say something to you, you blowing up and you cursing them out instead of just being humble and taking the time to process what they said so that you can respond properly. I was responding. There was a point in my life where everything I responded was out of hurt and bitterness. I was operating in defense mode. So everything that I attracted caused me to be defensive. So people would trigger me to be defensive. The men that I attracted were bottom of the barrel men, because that is the spirit that I was also operating in. And this is for anybody. Until when you are ready to change your life, it's going to start with you. You're going to have to sit down. You're going to have to sit with God, and you're going to have to ask what you need to change and what you need to do differently in order for your life to be differently, in order for you to not be feeling what you're feeling. And until you do that, you're going to keep having these same experiences. Okay? You're going to keep having these same experiences. So I just suggest everybody in this whole mess take time to heal. Y'all have to take time to heal. Please take time to heal, because this whole situation is very demonic. Okay? It is a demonic situation. This is a demonic experience. I wish I wouldn't have met the parties involved, because the way that this tore up my emotional state, I've never experienced it, especially as an adult. This was so toxic. It was so draining. And that's why I had to remove myself, because I realized that this person clearly likes to be in this BS because they keep putting themselves in it. I'm like, stay off of it. Stay off your phone. Stay offline. Stop messaging. Stop responding, stop this. And every time I get on there, guess what they doing? The same thing. So that's why I had to remove myself, because I realized that it was a spiritual thing. And baby, that demon loved to be fed. And the demon was not about to eat off of me. Okay. That is why I removed myself. So I don't really know. Moderator, you can turn the comments back on. But yeah, I just had to get it off my chest. That's what happened. Whatever the other stories that is being told. And I do want to say, this girl is a giver. She do give, okay? I was never singled out. She gave to me. She gave to a lot of other people. You get what I'm saying? So for y'all to just be making it seem like my lifestyle was funded, no, baby, I still had to hustle. And if I needed some real money, I could hop twat on my baby daddy at the point, baby, and he's a hustler. He gonna scam it on up, okay? Let's just be honest. So it was never a point of desperation for me. Baby, my parents live in a nice house. Both of my parents live, they are well off, okay, nice cars. I Little material things don't impress me, because I mean, growing up, I basically had anything I wanted. If my parents struggled, I did not see that, and I appreciate my family, my parents for that. I seen my mama work hard every day. I seen my parents work hard every day. My parents went to college. They got master's degrees. They came to work. I seen a marriage. You know what I'm saying? I seen my parents do that. So like, stuff, materialistic stuff, and people doing stuff for me don't impress me, because if I need it, baby, I could just ask my daddy. Like, I could just ask my mama, like, if it's ever that serious. But she would offer to do a lot of things. So that's why I want to say she would offer to do a lot of stuff. And, you know, like I said, I appreciated it. I appreciate the times that she did help me. I do appreciate it. But I just wish that it was done with really good intentions, because a lot of it was not done with the best intentions. And I found that out recently, like as in a few months ago, you know, what was being said behind the scenes, when I'm thinking this person really loved me and stuff like that. And I'm finding out it's a different agenda. I have not received an apology, and I don't really want an apology. It is okay. I've learned to deal with it, and I've just learned to accept that sometimes how people treat you is just a reflection on how they feel about themselves. You get what I'm saying? And it is not you. And that's for anybody that is sitting up here and you worrying about why you don't have closure. It's okay. Just accept that sometimes it is just not you. Sometimes people deal with stuff and they don't do nothing but project what it is in the inside. That's it. They just project it. And you have to stop taking things so personal. You get what I'm saying? Stop taking things so personal. You get what I'm saying? Because when you take it personal, then you try to figure out all these questions, you try to have all these answers, and some people just not going to give you those answers. And just don't continue over here worrying about why people treating you the way they are. It is a self issue. The same way you treat people the way you do. If you treat people with love, you're full of love. You know what I'm saying? If you treat people horrible, you're horrible. I say get your bitterness, get that bitterness out your heart, baby. It is 2024, y'all. It is the last quarter. I went to church Sunday, and my pastor, he said, well, actually his daughter preached, and she said today is September 1st. That means everything that you experienced from August 31st and prior to the year, that cycle has ended. We are in a new cycle. It is the end of the month. I want everybody to just heal their hearts. I really just pray for healing over everybody, because I promise y'all, once y'all really step away and you focus on something a little bit different, you're going to see how God is going to start blessing your life. Okay, you're going to start seeing how God is starting blessing y'all. I have been quiet because I have to process things, and it took me a year. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little slow at processing things. That's just the bottom line. You get what I'm saying? It takes me a little bit longer to process. I never try to respond right away. Even in arguments, I like to process things. Even when, she was being so mean to me in a text message, I said, Brianna, dang, I keep saying her name. I hate to say it, but I said, I love you, and I don't want to say anything that I'm going to regret later. That was my message to her while she's still sending crazy stuff to me. I literally told her, I don't want to say nothing that I'm going to regret later, because I never want to come at people like that. I try to do everything out of love. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see me. I wasn't on social media because she really got in my head on that, oh, you can only make money. I'm the reason why. So I said, I'm not gonna post. That was me. I said, I ain't gonna post nothing. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna post nothing because I ain't about to make no money, because she ain't about to take credit. That was my attitude. And it shouldn't have been like that. Because one thing about it, if you my friend, if I'm up, you're gonna be up. If God blessed me with $100,000 today, on my soul, I promise you, I would give all my friends 5 to 10,000, because if I'm eating, they eating, and I'm not gonna brag about it, and I'm not gonna sit up here and tell other people, oh my God, I had to give her $5,000. No, I'm gonna do it with my heart. I hope that God bless me so that I could bless everybody around me. I'm telling y'all, if I ever hit the lottery, I will give money away. I don't care, and I'm not gonna complain, because here's the thing: when I leave this world, I can't take that stuff with me. If I can help somebody, I'm gonna help them. I have helped people when I had nothing. I don't gave my last and went because somebody needed it, and I went off on faith. You get what I'm saying? So the whole jealousy and that envy stuff, that was never the case. That's never what it was. I want everybody, to this day, I want that girl to do well. To this day, it triggers me that she's going through what she's going through, because it's like she don't have to be going through that. You know what I'm saying? But until you heal your traumas, you're going to keep going through the same cycles. That's just the bottom line. Familiar spirits attract familiar spirits. Okay? Familiar spirits attract familiar spirits. And so I just pray that everybody get healed. I had to just speak on my name because, even the whole nude picture, like that was probably the biggest thing that bothered me, was them literally blaming that nude picture on me. Like, y'all don't even know I cried about that, because I could have went to jail for that. after that girl said I sent that picture out. Like, y'all don't think it's serious and y'all just running y'all mouth. But I literally was like, do I need to get a lawyer? Because at any moment that man could have said, oh, Ayana sent the picture. Okay, I'm about to press charges against her, knowing I didn't send that picture out. Knowing I didn't do that. And for that to just be rolled on when you supposed to be my friend, you should have corrected that shit. You should have said, y'all know she didn't do that. But no, I got blamed for that. There was a lot of things that I got blamed for that was just lies. It was lies. And that's why God told me that I needed to remove myself. And I was obedient to that. And as much as my heart wanted to talk to her again, as much as I wanted to get closure, and as much as I wanted to speak to her, God told me no. God told me no. Big no. I mean loud and clear. Big no. You get what I'm saying? And I have been blessed. I'm glad. The friends that I have now, I have been friends with them for a very long time. We have all been close for a very long time. So I just love it. And I just wish, hold
on. Ooh, guys.
Yeah, and I just want to, because I see Dawn on here. All those messages that those Dawns were not photo. Those messages were not photoshopped. Those messages were real. There is a lot more that I could speak on, but I just choose not to speak on it because it'll never stop. It'll never end. But those messages were real, from the whole group chat messages to all of that stuff. It was real, and it's just sad that you know people are blinded. And I just wish, whether the truth is, at the end of the day, only God knows the truth. At the end of the day, we wasn't in that household to really know what was going on. You get what I'm saying? But the fact that y'all are literally ruining y'all lives and going to jail and having to go to court behind this devilish stuff is crazy. And I just pray that y'all get released from the shackles of this saga, okay? Because after today, y'all gonna see me more, because I'm not gonna let her steal me from being impactful, right? Because that's what happened. I have a voice. God told me a long time I have the power to help people, and I have the power to change lives. And I let her stop that for me for a year and a half because of her comment of you should, I gotta find it. But basically, I'm making money. She created this platform for me, and this, that, and the other. And the other thing, like, I got a lot of followers afterwards from that other video that went viral. Again, I apologize for what I said about you in the group chat. Yeah, because Dawn, no, y'all, they was coming for me, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all they was attacking me, and that was the last straw for me, because it's like, I felt like a little girl. That's what it was. I felt like a little girl, and I felt like I was like in elementary classroom, and I was in a corner, and it was 10 big 6-foot giants around me when she put me in that group chat. And I haven't felt like that, especially not as an adult. And so thank you, Dawn, for your apology, because they said a lot of hurtful stuff, and that was just very crazy to me. And that's when I blocked her. And I'm not saying that she's a horrible person. I just know that she has things spiritually that she has to break from and receive deliverance from. None of us are perfect. None of us have it all together. And for all the delusional people and the people that are just in this, and y'all lives are just consumed, I just pray that y'all really get it together. I really do, because life is so much more than this BS. When I removed myself, it was very hard. I'm not gonna lie, because I thought that. So at the time, I was removing my baby daddy too, y'all. So I was going through a lot. I was losing that, what I thought that would be, and then I'm also losing a sisterhood that I thought I would have for the rest of my life. You get what I'm saying? And my heart was in pieces. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It was in pieces. Like, I was just like, I was in shock. Like, when that group chat happened, y'all, it was a time that I had stopped responding, because I had called my other sister, and I said, "Is this happening to me? Is this like what is happening?" Because I was just so in shock, because I'm like, I know these people is not attacking me. I'm telling you, they saying they about to, what's good, we about to come beat you up and everything. She not saying nothing, and you messaging me on a whole nother message saying that you were confused and you're sorry. And it's like, say it in the group chat. No, you letting these people attack me. But I just had to say that so y'all can understand. I don't really care. Oh, another thing, I know y'all gonna try to dig up history or whatever. Let me tell y'all something. It's all a testimony, baby. Dig it up so I can speak on it and I can give y'all a testimony on how God delivered me from whatever. I ain't never had no car repossessed, but baby, the evictions, the credit cards, whatever y'all can find on court wise. Well, I had one. Well, it wasn't an eviction, child. It was a domestic situation. I had to leave. If we're gonna talk about it, I had to get up out of there. My door got kicked in, and I no longer felt safe in my home. I left immediately, and I didn't pay rent. So y'all can go ahead and look that up, because I know that's what y'all like to do, is expose things. But you can expose it, and I'm gonna give a testimony about it, because everything that I have been through, God has delivered me from, baby. I was told I couldn't have children. I look at 3 blessings every day. You get what I'm saying? God has his hand on my life. God still speaks to me every day. I still feel the Holy Spirit. So I know I'm still in alignment with God. Now, when you stop feeling that Holy Spirit and you stop being able to hear from God, then you have a problem. Unfortunately, I don't have that problem. So anything that y'all want to dig up on me, it is a testimony from me. I had 2 parents that came out of Bankhead Courts, which was a hood in Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all probably know about it. People die every day. People get shot every day. I had 2 parents that came from there who created me, and they made it out, and they not in the hood no more. I didn't have to grow up in the hood, baby. My mama, we was probably in there a little bit while I was young, you know what I'm saying? But by the grace of God, my mother is fine. My parents are fine. We are well off. God has blessed us. God has blessed us with nice cars. My dad riding around in a car that's $200,000 from Bankhead, little old boy from Bankhead. He get to do that. If God is blessing my parents, I know God is going to bless me. And if God is blessing me, God is going to bless my children. And that's what y'all have to understand. Y'all be doing hurtful stuff to people. You have to understand the generational curses that you are potentially putting on the generations after you. You have to be careful how you treat people, because you may live a great life right now, but your children may wonder why they're dealing with certain things because of the things that you did in the generation before them. And you wonder why you're dealing with things. That's because of what your parents did in the generation before you. So you have to be careful on the seeds that you plant, because some plants take a little bit longer to grow. But I promise you, those plants will grow. Everything that you sow, you will reap. Everything that you sow, you will reap. People have to understand that. That is why I'm very careful on how I treat people, because I never want my children or my grandchildren or their grandchildren or their grandchildren to deal with any more generational curses. Baby, it stops with me. I take those curses from my family. My children will not experience the things that I've had to break from. Okay. And that's why I love everybody. I don't care who you are. I love you. I will speak to a stranger. I will pray with you if you need me to pray with you. People know, they have inboxed me. Ayana, can you pray for me? I will do it. If I can help you, I will help you. I cannot wait till God bless me to where I can help everybody, baby. That just make me happy. I hate when I can't help people. I hate when I can't help people. There are so many people that I just want to help and give to and pour into. And I'm telling y'all, there is nothing like God's hand on your life. And another thing I just want to speak on, it is never too late for you to change. I don't care. Y'all keep saying this old stuff. I want to live to be 50. I want to live to be 60. I want to live to be 70. Do you know how much a blessing that is for you to be healthy at 40 and 50 years old? I don't care if your hands wrinkled, butt hanging. Do you know how much of a blessing it is for you to be able to still use your legs at 50 and 60 and 70? And y'all think being old is a bad thing. I want to raise my grandchildren. I want to raise their grandchildren. Hell, if God give me enough life, I want to be able to raise their grandchildren. Y'all keep speaking on age. There was a woman who God blessed to have a baby at 99 years old. Let me tell you, there is not a time frame on God. Time is an illusion. Time is an illusion. Y'all stop worrying about who old and who this and the other. The only thing that's old is that y'all keep getting on here just doing stuff. Be positive for once. Y'all say y'all positive, but in those same groups, y'all want to expose me on some text messages that she sent y'all. I've been knew that she was trying to expose me years ago, last year. I didn't say anything. I said, God, when it gets exposed, it gets exposed. And then I would speak on it. It never happened, because one thing, God always protects. And I just want to tell y'all, you can change. It's never too late for you to change. It is never too late for you to change. I have seen women be bitter their whole life, and God softens their heart. Soften your heart. Soften your heart. You gotta, there's nothing that you cannot obtain. There's nothing that you cannot have in this world. I'm telling you, I have seen it happen for me. God has came at the last minute for me, y'all. I'm gonna just give y'all a testimony about this house. I applied for this house. I had moved into a different house, y'all. At the end of last year. It was just not working out, y'all. It was not working out. And I said, okay, God, I'm going to be faithful. I started to make money, and I started to make a lot of money. And I was like, okay, God, okay, what do I need to do? God said, pay off your debt. I said, okay, boom. I started taking. If I made 5,000, baby, I was taking 4,500. I was paying off something, because here's the thing. I knew that God is going to bless me with vigor, and I don't want credit to be an issue when God blesses me like that, right? So I was disciplined. I said, okay. There was months, I remember, even there was month I made $14,000. I think I probably used 2,000. All of the rest of it went to paying off debt, because once again, God showed me I'm gonna bless you with something big. That's what y'all have to understand. You got to get in position. Some of y'all not being blessed because y'all out of position. Y'all out of position to receive the blessing. God don't told y'all to do certain things, and y'all ain't did it yet. And then you want God to keep showing up for you. You still being messy, but you want God to show up for you. You still being drama filled, but you want God to show up for you. You still doing this, that, stealing from people, lying on people, cheating on people, but you want God to show up for you. Okay, so listen, I had prayed for this house. Boom, I applied for this house August 9th. I applied for a lot of houses, right? Boom, I applied. I'm still working on my credit, right? So there were a lot of people that had denied me, but I said, you know what, God, I'm trusting you. One thing about me, I have big faith. My faith is the size of a mustard seed. As a matter of fact, my faith is the size of 4 mustard seeds. I don't get bothered when things don't work out for me, because I know all things work out for those who love God. You know, I know that. I know that everything works out for me. It don't matter what I do. It don't matter what it got wrong. Everything works out. If I get into a car accident, it's gonna work out. If somebody steal from me, it's gonna work out. Somebody hurt me, it don't matter. It's gonna work out. Everything works out for me. That's my attitude. That's my motto. I don't care. I say that through everything. Okay. So it wasn't working out. I was getting denial. God, I still trust you. Okay, I'm making money though, right? So sometimes, um, sometimes what happens is we can get discouraged, right? Because I was making money, and I'm like, God, I'm making all this money. Why I can't get this house? I'm making all this money. Why I can't do this, right? So long story short, boom. I get approved for the house. I was supposed to move in August 9th. I get here on moving day, y'all. They tell me, oh, you can't move in. It's no water in the home. I started to get discouraged, but I said, you know what? Everything works out for me. Everything works out for me. I kept telling myself that. Boom, I end up moving Friday. Y'all, these people are giving me a credit of almost 2 months on my rent. Now, did I need it? No, because I saved up a lot of money to make sure that I was going to be comfortable before I moved here, right? But baby, 2 months of rent, all because I waited 2.5 weeks. Thank you, God. But that was God's blessing. I trusted. I didn't know why it was happening. I don't know. Something may happen next month to where I understand why God did what he did, right? But I'm just telling y'all, there is never a time that you cannot receive God's blessing when you decide to change your attitude, when you decide to change your heart, when you start to do right by people. Um, Also, worry about what you do in the dark places. A lot of people like to do things in open and in public, but God literally tells us that what you do in secret is what I will bless you for. What you doing openly, you have already received your blessings and claps for it. But what you do when nobody is watching you, what you doing when there is no eyes on you, what do you do when you're by yourself and you're alone and you're around this person or that person? That is what I will judge you on, and that is how I will bless you. So once you internally get better with yourself, by yourself, that is when you can really truly start to see a transformation in your life. When you really sit with God and you really have a good heart for God, not getting on here preaching, but then being evil behind the scenes, not getting on here quoting scriptures, but you really don't pray like that, not getting on here saying this, that, or other about God, this, that, and other, and that's the only time you talk about God. No, you need to talk about God. You need to be about God. One thing about me, I am about God. When I wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning, I am praying to God. I don't call nobody to pray. I pray me and God. That is our prayer time. I know that is the time that the God gives instructions to his angel, and I want to be there in present. Okay. So every morning I am up. Y'all see me. I'm up at 5 and 6 in the morning because I need to talk to God. My kids are asleep. That is my one-on-one time. One-on-one time with God. So we really have to work on that relationship. We really have to do better, people. I'm sorry that the trauma happened. I'm sorry that they did that to you. I said that to me. I'm sorry that spiritual child. Listen, we're not even going to talk about that, Shonda. But there were a lot of things, I'm sorry that it happened to you. I'm sorry that your parents did that to you. I'm sorry that that man did that to you. I'm sorry that you got abused. I'm sorry that you were neglected. I'm sorry that you were abandoned. I'm sorry that that hurt. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you decide today that I will not let what this, that, and that person in that situation control my future. A lot of people have stuff that happens to them controlling their future. No, this is a right now, God. Let that go. Let that SHIT go. Okay? Let it go so that you can really truly walk into what God had for you. I'm telling you, I cannot get on Facebook without seeing this, and it bothers me because it's just like we still doing this. So yes, I spoke on it. But once again, nobody can tell me when I could speak on things that affected me. I went through that traumatic experience. I went through that. And now I decided today that I wanted to speak on it. That's just it. I wanted to speak on it. I've been attacked. I've had private messages. I've had death wished on me. I told y'all every time I post a status, baby, that I don't got off of Instagram, where I be getting them from. Twitter, baby, I do be copy and paste. I know y'all saying she be copy and paste, baby. I be copying and pasting too because they be relatable, okay? I be copying and pasting. And then y'all over here thinking that it's talking about somebody, baby. It's just relatable. It is just relatable, okay? It is relatable. But I really want y'all to be great. Y'all are really like, just how this is ending is just letting me know that I'm sorry that I was almost letting someone suffocating me about, suffocating, suffocating, my potential to be an influence. I'm sorry that for y'all that I didn't show up how I should because I didn't want someone to take credit because they told me that they deserve credit for my future. That ended months ago. I haven't even touched where God is about to put me. This is only beginning. And that's another thing.
Okay, she's actually live.
On you and they're jealous of it and you ain't even touched the light. You don't even see the light in yourself. But the thing about the devil sees it because the devil's job is to stop any potential that you have to get into that light and being effective and being able to change lives and being able to reach your potential, because we're all supposed to be on this earth to reach a certain potential, right? So the devil will see it before you do sometimes. And I realized that was the case. I tried to be my flame tried to be put out. My flame tried to be put out, and God told me no. And I healed, and now I'm able to talk about it. And now I'm able to use this, and I'm able to move forward. I said, God, I want to get back on social media, and I want to be encouraging. But I just kept hearing her voice. But, I had to shut that voice up. Devil, you will not. You will not take credit for how God is about to bless me. You will not take credit about how God is about to change my life. No, you will not. No, you will not. And that's why I had to step away from a lot of stuff. Not even just that. Even people that I was connected to and had children by, baby, you got to step away. When something constantly just dimming your light, you got to step away. And you have to be okay. I've always been okay with walking away. Because one thing, you are not going to treat me any kind of way. You're not going to talk to me any kind of way, because I don't do myself like that. And I don't put up with nobody feeling like they can talk to me and treat me any kind of way. And that's why I remove myself. So going forward, I just want y'all to know I'm going to be on here. I'm going to be motivating. I hope that some people got to see a different side of me other than what was painted. I was painted as the leecher and the user and whatever else that I was painted as. That's why I had to tell my story so that I can proceed. So that I can proceed with just being me, and y'all get to see me, and I don't have to feel like I'm suppressing myself, right? Because I felt like every time I got on here, I was suppressing myself because it's like, dang, I gotta, they already think this about me. But baby, that's the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil. That ain't nothing for the devil. And it's for anybody. I want y'all to live your potential. If you're around people that's not helping you reach your potential, let them go. I don't care who it is. Every marriage is not put together by God. The Bible says what God puts together, let no man separate. Okay? Sometimes we put ourselves in the marriages. Everybody is not for you. Walk away from things that are not filling your cup. Walk away from things that are not fulfilling you. That's people's situations, jobs. And I want y'all to know when you walk away, you're going to be okay. It may hurt for a little bit, but it is going to be okay. I promise you, you can do it. You can do it. People thought when I walked away that I was going to fail. Baby, only thing failed was my heart. I was heartbroken. That was it. But other than that, I was good. God restored me. God blessed me. God poured me a different cup to where I got different blessings. I received different overflows. I was able to see different things and bless different people and pour into more people. And don't let nobody dim you. When you feel like you suffocating, listen to your body. One thing that God gave us was that gift of feeling things. When you feel it, believe it. You don't have to second guess yourself. Start trusting yourself. Start trusting what you feel. What you feel, oh, I'm spitting, y'all. What you feel is right. That's the gift of discernment. What you feel is accurate. You feel uncomfortable. That's because you are in an uncomfortable situation that is not, your spirit is just not equally yoked with. Walk away. It is okay. I promise you. But I just want to say I love y'all. God is still blessing me, baby. I ain't failed. Everything is a testimony for me. I will stay blessed. I will stay okay. There is so much more that is happening for me behind the scenes. Okay. Self-love is everything, baby. I really had to get self-love, baby. I ain't let no man touch me or nothing. I was like, nope. Nope. But I just want y'all to be great. It is the last quarter. Okay. It is the last quarter of the year. And I just want to pray with y'all right now before I get off of this live, because I didn't want to come on here to be messy. I wanted to come on here to tell my story. Everybody got to tell my story except me. And this was my time to tell my story, because that's just what it was. It took me a long time. I know. And y'all want to say it's over. It is. It's over. I ain't going to talk about it no more. It is what it is. We're moving on to bigger things. Okay. But I just want to pray with y'all right now. Okay. What are we talking about? Okay. Okay. So, God, I just thank you for everybody that joined today. God, I rebuke any spirits that came here to be monitoring spirits, to be negative, to pray against any type of downfall. Anybody that has prayed on my downfall, God, I return it to a sender. Anybody that has prayed on anybody that has watched me downfall, I return it. May they reap what they sow, God. I just pray that you continue to uplift me. You continue to use me. You continue to uplift everybody. I pray for, God, I don't know, the spirit of suicide right now, God. I cancel the spirit of suicide over all of my followers. You are worth it. You are not unworthy. You are supposed to be here for a reason. I pray that you keep going. I pray that you wake up every day and you be thankful. You have functionality of your body, functionality of your legs. You are worth it. You do deserve it. You will get it. There's never a time where it's too late. Your life is not wasted. Your life is not gone. It is never too late. It is never too late. God's timing, God's speed, God's love. I pray that y'all are encouraged. I pray that y'all are motivated. I pray that y'all know that you have the ability to change whatever you want. Ask God what you want. Write the vision and make it plain. God, I pray that you give creative talents and creative ideas. And I pray that you give them the faith and the works to proceed with it in order to do whatever they want to do out of this life, God. I pray that you keep them confident and strong, that you restore anything that anyone has ever tried to take from them. I pray for restoration right now, God. Financial issues, God, I pray that you bless. I pray that you give. I pray that you give them miracles that only you could give, God. That they know it's only from you, God. I pray that they meet somebody that changes their life. I pray that anybody that comes in their life or anybody that is in their life, God, it has the best intentions. And if they don't, God, I pray that you give them the gift of discernment. Not only the gift of discernment, I pray that you give them the gift of trusting themselves to understand the gift that you have given them, God. God, I pray for just restoration. I'm hearing restoration. A lot of us have lost a lot. We lost ourselves. I pray for that you restore. That you restore. Those childhood dreams, may they be restored. Those childhood gifts and talents, may they be restored. You got this. You are beautiful. You are loved. I loved y'all. I love y'all. Oh, that spirit of suicide is heavy. Oh, not on my watch. Not on my watch. You will not. No, you will not, devil. God, I just pray for the spirit of suicide, God. May you give them a sound mind, a peace of mind, an understanding mind, God. It is not over. It is not the end. There is still more left in you. There's still more that you can do. There's still more that you can overcome. There's still more that you can see. It's okay. You don't have love. It's all right. It's never too late. You can still love again. You can still get everything that you want. You can still have children. You can still have that job, that career. I pray that everything that anybody may be asking for right now, God, that it is given to them in your timing and in your will. God, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me. Thank you for protecting my children. Even though death was whispering my children, God, you kept us. I thank you. Thank you for financially never having lack, God. 30 and I've never slept in a car, God. My kids have never went a day where they were hungry, God. They've always had clothes on their back. They've always had shoes on their feet. Anything they want, I've been able to afford it, God. I am thankful, God. I am thankful. I pray that all needs be met today. Anything anybody need, I hope it's met. So, God, I thank y'all. I will see y'all later. Have a good day.
Wow, guys, that was heavy. That was pretty heavy. That was pretty heavy. Whew. Um, my buddy fell asleep here. Let me put it full screen. He fell asleep. That was pretty heavy. I'm gonna check the comments, but can you guys hear me? I gotta get a better microphone. I have so much to say, but I'm gonna keep it real minimal. I don't know if you guys noticed, I don't really talk about the saga much anymore. I have my reasons. I could explain why, but I don't think it's necessary. But you guys do see I pop out when I feel it's necessary, or I pop out when I feel like I'm being pushed to, unless I feel like it's necessary. Like, I go with how I feel, honestly. When I'm led to do something, I do it. So if you guys were questioning, oh, why did you drop the takeover? Those who know why I dropped that. Those who pay attention know why I did that. It didn't come out of nowhere. I don't really like when people are being tested or bullied and pushed, because that's when you bring out the monster in them. I don't know what made Ayana speak out today. I would love to know. I would love to know. Let's see. Hold on. I'm in shock. Hold on. Okay. So here's the thing. I've known about what happened between Ayana and Brianna about a year ago. A whole year I've been holding this in. You guys, you might think, oh, I love coming on here to be the first to drop this or that. No, I held a lot. A lot that could have gotten this girl in trouble. Oh, hold on. Like, let me hold on. Oh, that prayer. I know some of you came in here today and received that prayer. I receive it. That girl knows how to pray. Hold on. You guys know I can't type and think and talk at the same time. I had to tell her that prayer was amazing. Can you guys hear me clear? Okay, so I'm going to catch up with your messages. Out of respect for Ayana, I would never want to tell her story, but I will tell you this. Ayana is a really good friend, because the things that she knows about Brianna could put Brianna in potential so much trouble that she could possibly go to jail for it. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. Um did I think I was going to go live about this? No, I didn't. Yeah, I know I'll be I just want to be out of mess, This, like she said, this is very demonic. So, when you see that it's your time, it's your time. So I back off, but just don't push me, you know? Apparently, something made her do this today. What I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to see if I could go to the beginning of the live and maybe she might explain why she did this. Because if you guys didn't realize when I came on, I didn't have this on the screen. Let's replay. I don't even know if I'm able. Okay. So I'm going to have this on the screen. Let's see how long I've been live. I've been live for an hour and 14 minutes. This live of hers is 1 hour and 32 minutes. So I missed the first 15 minutes of her live. You guys, and I'm only saying this because, I would have never known about this live had Ayana not told me. I was just laying here with my buddy who just fell asleep. And I said, let me record a video about Tamar. So as I'm preparing to record my Tamar video, I get a message and I haven't heard from Ayana in so long. I was like, wait. So I had to ask my angel, you know who you are, you're in here. I messaged her and I was like, I don't know what to do because, should I just go live and stream it? And I asked Ayana if it's okay if I do that. She said, it's up to me, whatever I felt. So I decided to come on here and allow more people to see because some of you don't have Facebook and some of you don't have Ayana's Facebook. Y'all, it took forever for me to be able to find her Facebook. I couldn't find it on my laptop, but when I went on my phone, I saw Ayana has 2 different pages, guys. So I was able to see she was live on my phone. I click on that. So when I go on my computer, I then saw her live and just started playing. So we're going to go from there. But before we go to her live, the first 15 minutes, I want to say this. Ayana did give me permission to show her PayPal, how she gave Brianna $7,000. Brianna never paid her back. Ayana also mentioned something about Brianna said she made her. I have those texts. Like I literally saw Brianna say, thank me for making you or some shit like that. Also, some of you in the chat were saying something about multiple men. Multiple men. I didn't hear that part. I'm going to have to go back because sometimes I tune things out, especially when I'm trying to read comments. It's really hard for me. So if she mentioned multiple men, I want to say this, Ayana, you are a really good friend because let's just say had the baby not look like her daddy, he should have went to go get a test. That's all I'm going to say. Ayana has been very, very close and held so many secrets. And when I tell you, I'm not saying anything. It's up to Ayana if she ever comes out and wants to finish telling her story. If she gives me permission to, I will share, but only if she gives me permission. But there have been multiple men. And one thing I can say is that there was a time Brianna was dealing with Janelle and another man. And Janelle, when he would leave, she would call the other guy and the other guy would come. Okay? So Brianna was having sex with 2 guys at the same time. I don't know if Robert was dealing with her at the time, but I know it was her and the pastor man, the guy that was at the church. Oh my gosh, girl, hold on. It's hard for me. Listen, it's so hard for me to okay. Listen, I'm live right now. It's hard for me to type and whatever. I just want to say that was amazing. I'm proud of you. I know you didn't say everything. I don't know what led you to speak today, But thank you for letting me know. I'm sharing it because I feel like people need to hear it too. And they a lot of people see that you are definitely a wonderful friend. Um, wow, that was deep. My favorite part was the prayer, though, girl. Thank you so much for telling me. But yeah, I'm still live. Okay, that wasn't that big. Like I had to tell her that prayer was everything, y'all. Tell me, you guys didn't love that prayer. Those of you who are into prayer life. I'm scrolling down to check your comments. I want to, oh, thank you, Caprice. I appreciate that. To everybody that decided to send me a super sticker or a cash app, I really appreciate it. Ayana, I don't know if you know, you were the vessel to help me out today because I have not been live. I haven't, popped up. And as soon as I saw that you were going to go live, I said, you know what? Maybe I should just touch on it. And, I'm thankful. People sent me little gifts. So I'm going to say that came from you, girl. Thank you. All right. So I want to show you guys something. Did I put all of the text? I don't want to put all. But you guys that think that I'm crazy are going to think I'm crazy-er in a second. So I don't know if you guys know, I always talk about numbers. I don't know what the numbers are, 333, 444, 222. I've been seeing 222, especially the last 3 days. But anyhow, I was looking for Ayana's live and I could not find her live. I couldn't find it. I was going crazy looking for her live. And then I said, I can't see her live on Facebook. Let me go look on YouTube. I kid you not. I went to Ayana's live on YouTube. YouTube page. And guess what number subscriber I am, honey? Honey. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Or should I make it bigger? Huh? Can y'all see it? I hit subscribe and I was number 444. Ayana, thank you so much. You just actually confirmed for me all the things that I've been questioning. Like, why me, God? Why? If you chosen, you know. Anyhow, Ayana, when we first, and that's only if you're watching, when we first had a conversation, it was a year ago, a whole year, guys. And, when we were talking, she said something to me that made me laugh. She said, she felt like, how did I know everything that was happening? I can't say verbatim what she said. We talked for a very long time on the phone and it was very comfortable. Honestly, didn't realize how long we were talking. Probably like 5 hours. But she said that it was almost like I was watching everything happen. Low key, like psychic type. I don't know. She has discernment. I have discernment. Sometimes I don't follow it. Unfortunately, that happens a lot. But trust me, this saga has taught me a lot. This saga has made me stronger as an individual. Even though it's messy. I want to show you the other thing. This right here is where Brianna said to her, oh, shucks. If you can see the screen, guys, just confirming that Brianna said something. She said, you welcome for your come up and you welcome for being able to make money off social media because of me. Okay. I always wanted to like speak out for Ayana, but out of respect, I feel like she didn't want to say too much. Hold up. She didn't want to say too much because I think she signed something, but I think she realizes that she's good. This right here is how much Ayana owes PayPal. And I just want to show you guys this because she had texted Brianna. Okay. She texted Brianna. about the PayPal. PayPal said Robert filed the claim, so they can't do nothing. I'm going to be home in 15 minutes. Shaking my head. Finally got my hair. Okay, so this is just to prove that Brianna would ignore Ayana when Ayana would bring up the PayPal. She just said, shaking my head, and then she goes, finally got my hair black. You guys know that dismissive type of friend? Like, we're trying to talk about something serious here, and you just say, I just got my hair black. No, let's talk about this PayPal that I owe 7K. Let's talk about that. And Ayana, if you're watching right now, as much as I really want to say this, Ayana, just confirm that somebody said that they would cry purposely because it brought in a lot of money. Okay. And that's very minor what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything too much. And I think Bree does have a problem when it comes to, I don't know if it's like sexual addiction or something deeper, but there was somebody Brianna interviewed with that she was going to get real personal with. I'm not sure if it went down, but listen, I have kept my mouth shut for a whole year, a whole fucking year. I could be live making money, making cash apps, like somebody was making fun saying that, oh, I'm broke or whatever. I can come up here and do just what you do. I just want peace. Peace over money. So my blessings will come. Like Ayana said, my time is coming and I believe it. I don't need to do what you do to get them dollars. I just had to make that point. Um, I am very grateful and I trust God even for the little that I have. Y'all want to make fun of certain people's living conditions, situations. Okay, you talk about me. I'm open with it. You guys already know there's nothing to make fun of. I talk about it. So humble yourselves, people. Speaking on other people's lives, you be careful because Ayana is the one that put Brianna on to a lot of things, business wise. Be careful who you speak on. Thank you, Dorothy, for that. Okay. So as I scroll, let me just get the Facebook back up and I'll catch up. So we're gonna watch the first 15 minutes that we missed from Ayana. Usually the first couple of minutes people don't say much, so I'm gonna fast forward. Okay.
Y'all is Renee. All right, I'm not gonna waste too much time, y'all. I'm just about to get right into this because
Can you guys
it's already
hear?
consumed a year and a half of my life.
Oh boy.
And
I can't even
I think
pause
I
it
can
now.
use this one.
Give me a second, y'all. It froze on me, so
Oh, okay.
let me know if you could hear.
I think I can use this one. I think I can use this one. Mommy, why you in the bathroom? Okay. Y'all, chicken turn. Girl, how old you about to turn 3? How do you speaking? Okay, so trying to have some type of music. How are y'all doing today? I had an eyelash missing. Y'all, I've been asleep. I don't lay it on my hair, child. I don't lay it on my hair. But I'm over it, okay? Before I get started, let me just say this. Y'all annoying. Every time I get on Facebook, I'm seeing something. Like, I have tried to unfollow and block almost everybody that is involved in all of this, and I just, it's just still there. Okay. Ooh, Mama Cheetah. Mama Cheetah. Mama Cheetah.
It's a good mama.
So annoying that y'all still doing this back and forth. And I'm speaking now because no one can tell me my time frame on healing or dealing with the stuff that I experienced. That is all I would speak on today, is what I experienced. If y'all looking for a bashing session, this is not that. But I am going to clear my name about a lot of stuff that has been said about me, that is still being said about me. River, relax, baby, okay? They're right here. I can't even post a status without somebody sending me something hateful. Baby, I be getting them statuses off of TikTok. I be getting them statuses off of Instagram. I get them statuses off of Twitter. Baby, them don't even be my thoughts for real. As soon as I post it, somebody want to say something crazy to my message.
I don't know why it looks so dark. I don't know. Please excuse me.
Every time I get on Facebook, I'm seeing something. Like, I have tried to unfollow and block almost everybody that is involved in all of this, and I just, it's just still there. Okay. Ooh, Mama Cheetah. Mama Cheetah. Mama Cheetah. So annoying that y'all still doing this back and forth. And I'm speaking now because no one can tell me my time frame on healing or dealing with the stuff that I experienced. That is all I would speak on today, is what I experienced. If y'all looking for a bashing session, this is not that. But I am going to clear my name about a lot of stuff that has been said about me, that is still being said about me. River, relax, baby, okay? They're right here. I can't even post a status without somebody sending me something hateful. Baby, I be getting them statuses off of TikTok. I be getting them statuses off of Instagram. I get them statuses off of Twitter. Baby, them don't even be my thoughts for real. As soon as I post it, somebody want to say something crazy to my messages. Baby, I copy and paste. I just be, it'll be relatable. You get what I'm saying? I don't come up with that. That somebody else come up with it. I was not at Cumberland, y'all. I really don't go nowhere. But baby, I be copy and paste. But I can't even copy and paste my messages. I can't even copy and paste my messages without. And Kayla, I'm glad that you are here, Kayla, because excuse me, I do want to speak on something that happened with that phone call situation. So I'm glad that you are here, because I know you were one of those people that had reached out to me a year and a half ago on a situation that I will speak on. But yeah, baby, I be copying and pasting, and I can't even copy and paste without somebody telling me I need to die, or child, just all types of stuff. Okay, so long story short, sorry, my sister is on the way. I'm trying to keep this very simple, very to the point. Okay, I met the individual, and I'm not saying no names. Y'all know the person I'm talking about. I met this individual in 2019. Okay. Now, before I met this person, I had went to a church, and the prophet literally told me that to keep up for you to fall for it. No, I'm speaking on stuff because I've been accused of sending this nude picture, all of that. So I'm speaking on everything because I have been quiet. Um, I have been quiet. So I'm gonna speak on it today, and then after that, baby, I'm gonna continue my life. But y'all don't even know, like, just staying silent while everybody get to speak, and even people that don't even know these people on here every day. But the moment I want to speak, or the moment I say anything, I'm this, that, and other. So I really don't care anymore, because the same person, they posted a status, and what they say, you should release it. You feel better. So it's my turn. It's my time. So yeah, long story short, I met this person 2019. I met her because I did her hair. Instantly from there, we just clicked. It was cool. It was a cool relationship. We you know, thank you, Aisha. It's just been too much. We clicked. It was cool, right? It was no issues. I honestly did not find out was issues between us until I blocked her and removed her from being my friend. That's when she fell out with everybody else and they was telling me it was issues, baby. I was blind to it. I just knew spiritually what I felt in that relationship. Okay. So long story short, 2019, boom, it was cool. I did her hair. We started hanging out, spending a lot of time together, just hanging out, having fun, all of this, right? Um, having a good time. So I would say there was incidences that like little stuff that happened that I just charged to the game. I'm like, whatever. Even the boutique, we discussed doing a boutique together. I sent her the vendors. I paid $100. Um, I had paid $100 for those vendors list at the time. We said we was gonna do it together. You know, I'm gonna be real at the time. I probably ain't had the money at the point. You know what I'm saying? She had the money. I understand it's business. Next thing I know, boom, the boutique got launched, and I'm like, dang. But it's cool. I understand when you are ready to start something and someone is not ready. You got to do what you got to do. I charge that to the game, whatever. So that was like the first little thing. I was like, okay, whatever. Now I will say, like I said, this is not a bashing session. I'm just speaking on my stuff, okay? Because that's it. And I was very hesitant because even now, like my anxiety is on 510 right now. So we um we was cool. I'm gonna speak on the vacations, okay? Any vacation that I ever went on with her, I never asked. That's on my kids. That's on my kids. That's on baby Jesus. Anytime that it was ever a trip, she's texting me, "Hey, do you want to go?
I'm
Do
trying
you
to
want
keep
to
this
go?
very
Do you want to
simple,
go?
very to the
Do you want
point.
to go on a trip?"
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all keep saying this person moved on, but me getting messages from fake pages knowing personal information that only this person knew, to this person has not moved on. Either her or somebody else. But I know simple stuff that only this person knew that people are repeating and fake pages are sending me. So y'all think it's moved on. So, anyways, um, y'all, okay, I can't read the comments. Where is my Dawn? I'm glad that you're here, okay? Because I'm gonna talk about everything because I don't think so. You probably gotta look. So where was I at? So boom, cause I'm trying to just talk about everything that people are saying about me. Those vacations, I never, okay, I ain't never say, can I go with you on vacation? Can I go with you on a trip? No, any of that stuff. She's asking me, do you have the kids? I want you to come with me. Do you have this? I want you to come with me. It was always that. It was never me asking to go. So when that rehab group posted all those vacation stuff, that was her. That was her. I didn't ask to go on that stuff. She did it. So are you okay?
I think the first
So
15 minutes, guys, the first 15 minutes.
yeah, that's what it was. So y'all saying, oh, I wanted to do this and I want no. I rather there was times I did not spend like when she got those two BBLs and breast. I spent time for my children to go there to take care of you, unpaid. Y'all say, oh, she was paid. No, let's be real, unpaid, away from my children to wipe your ass. Okay, let's talk about it because I'm over it, and at this point, I'm gonna let it be known. And from here, y'all could think what y'all want to think about me, but y'all not gonna keep lying on me like I wasn't a great friend to this person. And for her to keep talking about I'm the victim this, I'm the victim that. No, I'm the victim. This is the victim. So we're gonna speak on it. Okay, I'm gonna speak on it today because I got time today. I don't move, I'm relaxed, I got time. So boom, the trip situation. Okay. Y'all, I'm trying to get all my thoughts. I had notes. See, I told y'all my anxiety is just on a 500 right now. And I'm trying to just my hand shaking. I'm trying to remember everything because it is triggering. Y'all don't know how triggering it is for somebody to do fucked up stuff to you and then get on here and act like they ain't do shit. You get what I'm saying? That is messed up. So okay, so it was cool. You know, she's taking us on trips. I'm not the only one. She's asking her other friends. You get what I'm saying? She's asking her other friends because I will say Brianna is a giver. She will say that. I'm learning now that she gives and then she tells people different stories on why she gave. Okay, I'm realizing that. Um, And that's hurtful. That is hurtful. It was hurtful for me to find out a lot of the stuff I found out after it. But like I said, I knew at the time spiritually what I felt. Okay. So I'm just going to get to the point as to why we fell out. So y'all know all this drama happened. Okay. It was a lot of drama that had happened 2022 at the end of the year, right? 2022 at the end of the year, a lot of drama happened. I showed up for this girl. I was there every day at her house, showing up, no gas money, nothing. Showing up for her because I knew that she needed me and I knew that she needed a friend. So I was there. I was there. I think I have a few people on here. I need to yeah, I was showing up. So toward the end of everything, let's start with the car skit, okay? Let's start with the car skit. Hold on.
Oh, that car skit really upset Ayana because a lot of people believed it. I believed it. I thought Ayana was selfish. I did. I thought that was her real sister. And I was like, damn, she's.
So okay. The car skit. Let's talk about that. Okay. When she did the car skit, so my car had been having issues. And Brianna was like, hey, she's gonna buy. Basically, she bought everybody in her circle cars. Okay, I think Naya had got her car early in the year. She was buying her niece a car. She was buying her dad. Okay, let's say she was putting down payments. Okay, there was no car bought. There was no. The only pink slip I ever got was my BMW that I drive from my parents. No one ever just flat out bought me a car. Okay, let's talk about that. It was a skit. It was a fake video. We had agreed we was gonna do the video, and then after the video, we was gonna say that, you know, it was a skit. That's what we had agreed to. Okay, we did the skit. The video went viral. She in the comments going back and forth with these people. She ain't shit. She broke. She this. I went to her house. Now, if her ex-husband wants to comment, I really don't care because I'm not speaking on it after this. I went to their house because I was upset. And I said, hey, this is not what we discussed. I don't like how you're painting me on this internet. I don't like how you're entertaining these people on this internet. I really did not like it. And I'm shaking because it's just taking me back there. Mm-hmm. And she literally was just like, well, it don't matter. You need to grow up. You being childish. Grow up. This is what was said in front of her husband at the time. Okay. Told me I was being a baby. All of this. And I'm just like, it's not that, but it's just like, the picture that is being painted is just not what we discussed. Mind you, she made some money off 5 figures off of me, and I ain't got nothing from none of those skits. Nothing. Okay, that wasn't an issue at the time. We was friends, so it's like I'm not tripping on getting paid. My followers gonna go up. I'm gonna get money eventually. I'm always know that God is gonna take care of me. So I was never pressed about the financial part of it. Okay, but I'm letting y'all know I never got paid for any video or skit that I was in from her. Okay. Y'all see me. Y'all saying that my lifestyle was funded. So that brings me to the point of this payroll thing. Okay. The payroll thing was because Brianna had moved. Sorry, I say her name. I was not trying to say her name. She had moved to Beaufort. Okay. She wanted me to move closer to her. I still have these text messages from this. Okay. Lena, I give people a lot of grace. That's my downfall. Okay. She wanted me to move closer. At the time, I think I was paying like $1,200 for rent where I was, and she was like, "Well, what can you afford?" I said, "I can afford $1,500. I'm just a great actor. I took theater in high school. I took 5 years of theater, so I just act really well." But long story short, we dang, where was I? Oh, I said I can afford $1,500 was my budget, right? That was my budget, $1,500. That's what it was, right? So I found a house. It was $2,300. She said, "Okay, I will pay the difference. I want you to be closer to me. You can afford $1,500. I will pay the difference in the home." That is where that payroll stuff came from. So y'all acting like I was just on payroll for an assistant. No, I did stuff for her out of the kindness of my heart because I'm good at what I do. I went to school for business and I wanted to help somebody, as I do all my friends. If I can help you, I'm gonna help you. I don't care if what it takes from me. If I can help you do something, I'm gonna help you do it. Like, especially if I know the knowledge, I'm not gonna charge you or make you pay me to help you. And that's how I was. So there was a lot of things that I helped with. Now she eventually started putting that. She told me that her accountant said she needed to start putting this on payroll, because at first she would just like Zelle me or whatever, and she said, okay, well, my accountant said I needed to put this on payroll. Okay, when she started putting on payroll, she started putting assistant on there, and I'm literally just like, but I didn't trip, whatever. It was $800, y'all. She was sitting between $800 to $900. Now I do want to tell y'all my bills monthly were $5,000 to $6,000. So for them to say, I don't want to go on anybody's platform because this is not to sit down and gossip. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to clear stuff that was said about me. That's it. Individual. So I respect you. Is Janelle? That's what I'm trying to do. So that's what the payment was for. That's what she sent me. That y'all saying payroll, y'all see me still get up and work. I still got up and made my money because I still had to take care of my children. I still had to grind. No one was giving me enough money that was impactful for me to sit on my ass every day. Okay, that was solely the difference in the rent amount, and it never changed. You get what I'm saying? She started saying it was assistant pay, but we had never had a formal discussion. But I also was like, whatever, this is my sister, whatever. Like, I don't trip. If you know me, I don't really trip. Like, I'm a very like monotone, whatever type of person. It is what it is type of person. That's really me. So y'all, I don't know how to do that. Y'all know I don't be on here, so I don't know how to turn off comments. Moderator, can you do that? Because I don't know. So yeah, that's what it was. There was no payroll for assistant. Like, I'm just working for her. Da 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 da. I did what friends do. Show up for my friend. If you need me to make a logo, I'm gonna do it. If you need me to show up here, I'm gonna do it. If you need me to do this, I'm gonna do it. Those times I was flying out with her to help her on business stuff, never got paid. I'm paying babysitters. I'm leaving my children because she needed me. You're the only person I trust. You're the only person I want here. But never received payment. But I'm gonna tell you what triggered me, y'all. That $7,000. I keep seeing that, and for some reason,
Y'all, bear with me. I'm playing up until we started because I missed the first 15 minutes. If you guys are just coming in, you watch from the beginning.
Right. Okay. Okay, let me focus. Y'all know I have ADHD. Okay, let me stay focused. So, dang, somebody remind me what I was saying. It's so much. It's just so much, y'all. I've been holding it in, and I just was like, child, I made a status the other day, and somebody sent me the most hateful message, and I was like, you know what? I'm over it. Oh, the $7,000. Okay. The $7,000 that she keeps going on interviews and saying, oh, I gave the ex, I gave it. She did. She gave him that $7,000. Okay. And then she put his card on her PayPal and she said, sis, I'm going to send you $7,000. You take the $7,000 and give it to me. I'm getting my money back from him. That's what happened. And I said, it's not going to bounce, right? Because I'm not trying to be responsible. And she said, no. I went to the ATM. I got that money. River, relax for 1 second, okay? I got that money off, and I gave her that $7,000. Now, for the Dimbos who wanted to post all of this vacation stuff saying she don't owe me nothing, that was theft, okay? To this day, I owe PayPal $7,000. If y'all don't know anything about being in a negative balance, negative 7,000 means if you replace $7,000 back into a negative 7,000 account, it goes to $0. So for the crew over there that was saying, I just want her to give me money, there is no profits for me. Okay. Right now I am at a loss. Okay. It is a loss of $7,000 because the $7,000 that she took for him, that I don't know if he disputed it or she disputed it, but I was responsible for that $7,000. This day, it is September 4th, 2024. I am still responsible for the $7,000. It irritated me when I'm like, I told her, hey, PayPal took this money away. She messages me, I'm dyeing my hair black. I'm about to dye my hair back black. And I was literally like,
I told y'all. I didn't know she said this.
I'm literally like, what? Completely ignored me. Okay. I'm a single mother of 3 kids. Okay. I need all of my dollars. I need all of my dollars. So to this day, and I was going to go to court, but one thing I do know is that I just don't like the process of court. So That's another issue. But that's a seed that she planted, and that seed will grow, and it she will reap off of that. Okay, and I'm just gonna charge it to the game. God will provide and take care of me on that $7,000. Okay, it ain't been in her heart to get that balance to zero yet, and that's okay. So that happened. Y'all, I'm all over the place, y'all. I just can't remember. I can't remember. It's just too much. It's too much. Okay, so let's just talk about the reason why I even decided to walk away, because a lot of people have that. Oh, you know what? Before that, let's talk about this nude picture, because I'm talking about everything y'all been blaming on me. Amora, a few months back, stated that I went in her phone and I sent this nude picture to people in her phone. First of all, I'm not interested in nothing that man got. Second of all, what does that do for me? Okay, so for them to even have that theory and for that theory to be rolled on is sick and disgusting. And y'all need mental, psychological evaluations for y'all to even fix your mouth and blame that on me. Okay, I did get the picture. She called me in January. She was on the phone to pick up her new boo that she currently has right now from the airport. She calls me laughing and said she had sent the picture. Now, mind you, two people that she had already sent the picture to about a week prior to had called me and was like, hey, she wanted us to post this picture. We know that you're close to her. We're not going to post the picture. I advise them not to post the picture. Don't post that picture because y'all have families. If they decide they want to speak on it, they can. I told them don't do it. She called me laughing and I said, listen, you don't need to do that. Y'all was on FaceTime. They gonna know that picture came from you. She said, well, I'm going to have Mixed Styles post a picture. And I said, well, I don't think that you should do that. Okay, this was in January. She also sent me the picture. So when she said that, I went to my call log. I screenshotted the phone call that I had at the time the picture got sent and the text messages. So if he ever decided that he wanted to pursue charges on me because of what they said, I would have my ducks in a row. But the fact that they let that go on when I didn't send that picture out. And to blame that on me is sick. Okay. So that was the news. Now, the reason why it was even an issue with me and why I had to remove myself out of the situation. Okay. We always do our New Year's prayer in January. January, I pray, God, please, your normal prayer, remove everybody out of my life. That's not no good for me, X, Y, and Z, right? So in January, boom, January last year. Okay. We go to LA. She is mean as fuck in LA. Okay. When I say mean, so I don't know. She was at the time she was dealing with the pastor's right hand man, Dontrell Martin, and I don't know. They was arguing the whole time to the point where
Wow, so she admits it. Okay, guys, so I don't feel too guilty. Yes, Brianna was dealing with the pastor's right-hand man who was married with a pregnant wife. Um Ayana, I don't know if you ever going to tell your story. If you do, ciao. Tubi just needs to reach out to y'all so you guys could just like get together and make a damn movie, because I swear this story is crazy. Brianna was dealing with the pastor. Like, you guys who broke it, I can't remember. One of the content creators broke it. I don't know if it was a guy, whether it was Jaffe or whether it was it Jaffe or D Ham. Do you guys remember there was a guy that broke that Brianna was dealing with the pastor's right hand man? And at first we thought it was the pastor. People were breaking it down. People asked the psychic. The psychic confirmed it. I was watching the live on Instagram. There was a psychic and she didn't know anything about Brianna. And um, I guess people that were tuning into the saga asked, I can't remember what channel it was that I watched. The psychic basically said, yes, Brianna is dealing with a pastor or somewhat of a pastor. Um, Something about he has a wife. All this stuff was confirmed. Some of you don't believe in psychic stuff. I understand, but I thought it was pretty creepy. And I said, this lady's probably making this stuff up. I really thought the psychic was making it up. If you guys were in that live on Instagram, just confirm with me that you heard. I'm going to let this play just a little bit more because I did miss the part where she admitted that Brianna dealt with the pastor's right hand man. Girl, Ayana, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. But Ayana said Brianna never told her about her relationship with the pastor, right hand man. She accidentally saw something while doing Brianna's hair, and Brianna thought she was pregnant by the pastor's right hand man. I'll leave it at that. Ayana, I ain't gonna say too much.
I had to get, I had to mediate some of their arguments at some points. So I don't know if she was just upset and pissed off of that the whole trip to where she was taking it out on me, but she was mean, body shaming me, and I've told her all of this, so this is nothing new. Okay, I sent her a long message and
Okay, since she mentioned the body shaming, can you guys see me? Okay. Since she mentioned the body shaming, I want to share with you the story because I don't think Ayana will mind. This the stuff that I'm sharing is really minor because the things that Ayana knows could really get Brianna in trouble, like or her kids taken. Okay? So, y'all who be talking hella crap saying that I'm this bully and I'm this and that and that. If I were, I would have exposed all that stuff. I kept it in for an entire year. Thank you, Ayana, for opening up because now I could at least say this part. So when Ayana went to the trip with Brianna, um, she was fat shaming Ayana to the point where you remember there was a scene where all the girls were dressed up in their PJs and stuff. If you guys can remember, when Brianna went to Cali, she was filming for her show and her girls were wearing like matching PJs. Well, when Ayana went to get her PJ, Ayana said something about her size, medium. And Brianna said, or do you mean a large? Something like that. Ayana, correct me if I'm wrong. If you ever choose to speak on this, I think you should go into detail that Brianna was fat shaming her in front of those girls. So when I was watching, I can tell by Ayana's body language that she was like uncomfortable, unhappy. You would see Ayana sitting by herself and then Brianna with the other girls filming. And I'm like, uh, Brianna kind of gives me the vibe of the friend that only talks to you when she doesn't have anybody else as popular or popping. But once she gets in front of a group of people, she just switches up on you. I kind of got that vibe. And Ayana said basically I was right. So Brianna did fat shame her to the point where it hurt her so bad. Like, I can't even say it. She would have to describe it so you guys can feel her emotion from when she told the story. Child, I felt really bad. Ayana ended up leaving, and I understood. I understood. I would have left too. Like, I would have felt, she almost felt like she was suffocating staying with Brianna on that trip. So she found her way back home. And then Brianna started shading her on Instagram. And Ayana never said anything. Brianna was shading the crap out of her, made her seem like a jealous friend. But Ayana never said a word. So kudos to you, Ayana. You're strong because my ass would have been exposed a lot. I'm going to keep this going.
explained this to her, that you was being very mean. Your spirit was very mean and nasty. And one thing about me, I'm not going to be anywhere to where I don't feel welcome. So
Oh, and FYI, I don't know if you guys know this. Um, I Ayana and Ayana was kind of bullied in this group. She sent me the messages. Brianna was, oh my gosh, so mean to her. Let me see if I could show you. Hold on. Brianna said, hold up. I really was trying to make this Tamar video. I got I got so much over here. Okay. So Brianna confronted Ayana on a text or whatever. And she was so rude. Hold up. So Brianna says to Ayana, "What's good, Ayana? Is there a motherfucking problem? We could solve this shit now. Everybody been wanting to ask your sneak dissing ass." And then Ayana's like, "What? What are you talking about?" Brianna's like, "Ops, you been real funny and everybody seeing it." And then Naya chimes in, yeah, what's the issue? Because you've been throwing trees like it ain't none. So basically, she was being bullied in a group called Big Steppers. Okay. And Ayana's like, I haven't been with the drama. Y'all think someone talking about you, and I'm not. I'm grown as fuck. I don't have to throw shade, especially at someone I love. Ayana was being bullied in this group. This shit was hard for me to even get through. Like, child. Woo. Got me mad right now just looking at it. But Ayana, I appreciate you for feeling like you could vent to me about the situation. This wasn't about views for me. It was just I wanted to be an ear. And whenever you was ready, I was ready to come after and be like, yes, okay, you did it. You said it. You got it off your chest. I'm proud of her. And you know what? Brianna, please just give her $7,000 back. Just give, because why I suggest Brianna should give her the 7K back. Brianna, she's holding on to your worst secrets. Brianna, you should give her 7K back. And when I say your worst secrets, life threatening, something could have happened to you, almost put people's lives in danger. She could have, listen, don't play. Give that girl her 7K back. And if I were you, I'd give it back with interest. Ayana was a true victim. Ayana was a true friend. I'll tell you that much. True friend. To anybody that sent me something and I didn't see, I appreciate this. No problem. Yes, I had to go back to the beginning. I had to. And the fact that she confirmed that part where she was telling Ayana, I mean, excuse me, she was telling Brianna about the money. And Brianna was like, by the way, I dyed my hair black. That was really weird. That was weird. I can't wait to see what you guys got to say about this live, because I know everybody's going to talk about it. I just want to know everybody's thoughts. Even the thoughts of the people that love Brianna. How do you feel about her friend coming out? Do you think that her friend is lying? You guys can't always, say that Brianna's innocent. Everybody has flaw in them. Maybe Brianna needs help. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, and Dawn, that was much respect. You apologized to her because she was really hurt. Dawn says, I know Ayana is telling the truth, but they are already running with the fake sister is lying and funny. Everybody is telling lies except for Bree. That is sad. That is really sad. And Naya, if Naya ever speak out, Naya, talk about how she fat shamed you. Talk about how, she would mistreat you and use you. You didn't deserve the behavior or the treatment that you got, Naya. And Naya, one thing you didn't know, and I don't know if you do know this by now, Brianna was the one that wanted you out of the house. Brianna was the one that stopped paying your rent because she didn't want to anymore. It wasn't when you were staying with LaTruth, I guess. You thought LaTruth kicked you out? No, it was Brianna. Brianna was just using LaTruth's name. And I got that from her, obviously, her friend. Her friend told me that it was Brianna was making an excuse. I think she felt, I know this sounds crazy, but she didn't like the fact that Naya was there in the house with LaTruth. Like, she was jealous. Like, the type of woman that doesn't matter if your man is not attracted to Naya, but you don't want Naya around because she's a threat, because she's a woman. She didn't want Naya around. This is what I got. I didn't make this up myself. Okay. She then told Naya, LaTruth wants you out. And I think that's where it stems, the hate that Naya has for LaTruth, or the disdain or the anger, whatever she's holding against him. It starts off from her thinking that he is the reason why she got the boot from living at the house, because she was watching the kids for Brianna and everything. And the second time, if you guys didn't know, Brianna was paying for Ayana's rent, or not Ayana's rent. She was paying for Naya's rent, but she was the one that offered it. She asked Naya to move where she moved, and then she purposely stopped paying it. And I think I saw a text message or I heard from somebody else that was like this with Brianna. And they told me that Brianna laughed and said she wasn't going to pay Naya's rent anymore. She didn't care if she was homeless. And I think it was because Janelle had an issue with her paying Naya's rent. I cannot remember. It's been a year. And like I said, I talked to not just Ayana, I talked to somebody else that was very close to Brianna. And our conversation was pretty detailed. I just can't remember everything. And of course, I'm not going to record. And I was just waiting for her to finally come out and just say what happened to her, you know? I never really wanted to pressure Ayana for an interview or anything. It was just, I'll let you speak. I didn't ask her, can I tell? It was just really like, I can't explain it. It was just, it just felt natural, like a friend telling you what she went through. And I'm not going to be like, hey, by the way, can I tell it on my channel? It just never came up. I don't think I would ever ask that. It's really up to people if they want to speak. It really is. And when it came down to the young lady that was very close to Brianna, Mixed Styles, I just wanted to tell her story in a way that people could understand it, because people kept coming at that girl, making her look crazy. And I'm like, man, she's not crazy. If you guys only gave her a chance to talk to her and listen to her. Yeah, she's wild for that 7K, honey. Did I show the 7K on the screen? She showed me the receipts. She told me I could share them. When she told me I could share the receipt was when I think maybe like not too long ago. She was like, you feel free to share the receipts. I can't remember when it was. My mouth is dry, guys, and you guys could see my baby is knocked out. Okay. This right here. She sent this to Bree. Bree didn't say anything. And I really feel bad for her, because that's your credit. But you see, like she said, she's blessed. At the end of the day, everything that Brianna has done to, I don't know, like ruin her. Like that skit that she told you guys about that really bothered her. It bothered her, and I don't know if you guys ever watched the skit. If you ever watched a skit, can you tell me, did you believe that Brianna's sister was selfish? Because I was like, damn, I wish I had a sister that would buy that for me. Damn, she's fucked up. Well, Ayana told her people are believing it and it's really affecting me emotionally, mentally. And Brianna was like, Brianna shunned it. She was like, whatever, they'll get over it or something. Like, girl, I wish Ayana was here to tell. But she said that Brianna was just like, whatever, it's not a big deal. And she made mad money off of that. Didn't give her a dime. And I don't know if you guys heard her say anything about rent. She moved closer to Brianna to help Brianna out. And her place that she was living at it was better and it was more affordable. After her moving over to live with Brianna, she was paying more rent. So she wasn't using Brianna. Brianna used her. She has 3 children and she was living in a better home that was cheaper. Okay? And she moved to help Brianna. And Brianna told her she was going to pay the rent or do something. And then she stopped. She didn't give her the amount of rent that would really help. Maybe she gave her a couple of $100. I would have to say maybe $400 to add on to the rent. So like, let's say her rent was $2K a month. Brianna gave her $400 just to add on to the $2K. And she didn't get paid for the skits. That's really effed up. And FYI, Ayana told me Brianna made so much money on one live where she cried that she said that now This is all I got to do? Come on a couple of times and cry, and I'm going to make this much money? Okay? That was major. But again, the only person that could tell the story in the correct way is the person that experienced it. Oh, it came from your text thread, Dawn. Was okay, what was your text thread? Was your text thread the one that's called Big Steppers? Please let me know. I'm so late with the comments, y'all. Please forgive me. Oh my God, I'm like 30 minutes late. Hey, Zara, how are you? The psychic is Neo Tarot. No, no. Thank you so much for the super sticker. The psychic that did the reading was a person on Instagram. It was an Instagram person. And you know who got them to do the reading? I think it was called the there's a TikTok page that was dedicated to reporting on La Truth. I remember her being in that live. Damn it. Child, it wasn't the Neo one. Who else was in that live? Please let me know. But again, thank you so much. And please forgive me. Uh this psycho behavior from someone with not so much of a stable mind. Y'all, listen, I kid you not. I could talk about this. But it's really demonic. Y'all don't want to listen? Mm. You'll see the worst in people when it comes to this. I really hope that that young lady does tell. Oh, you say, yup, Bree called me talking about Ayana about while they were in LA. Ooh, shit. Mm. Okay, let me read this one. Oh, she was mean. Okay, I don't have to show it on the screen. Let me just read it and get it over with. Wow, Ayana sent her this message. She said, "I'm not sure what was said, but so many people are messaging me and reaching out to me. I left because you was being mean to me." Aw, see, um, the energy you gave was that I was extremely beneath you. I have never experienced that side of you, and it really hurt my feelings. Like, really, it caught me off guard. I thought I would come home and see how we would move forward and have an understanding. But the IG live, I guess that was being mentioned, people messaging me, and I'm still telling them they are lying. And I go delete comments. I guess she's basically saying that um, she was still protecting Brianna. She was removing comments, I guess, when people were saying certain things. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, let me just read again. But the IG live, I guess that's being mentioned. People messaging me and I'm still telling them they are lying. Then I go to delete comments and saw that I was removed. Okay, so I guess not Ayana found out that Brianna removed her as a moderator or something like that. Um, it's okay. My love for you and friendship is real, but there was definitely a disconnect and I really gave trying to understand really gave me a panic attack, and that's why I literally couldn't stay there anymore. It's all love with me. She was super sweet. And she did tell you guys on here that she had a panic attack. And I'm not going to be going through everything. Like this is only confirming what Ayana said on her live. This is it, you know. It's up to her to tell the rest of her story. It's her story. And some of you might know some things that you keeping a secret. I'm pretty sure, Dawn, you know some things that could have put her in really big trouble and you didn't say anything. I'm pretty sure. You know. If I'm sure. Girl, okay, so Brianna said, my mouth is so dry. Girl, you wasn't feeling beneath me when I took your ass shopping. You wasn't feeling beneath me when I carried you around everywhere. I went and you being flew the fuck out. You was fine the entire time until you couldn't go to an event. You left like a coward. A real one would have said something from the jump. I ain't said shit on social media. Besides, I could care less to have friends. And then Ayana said, okay. Brianna says, I don't got time for the back and forth. You showed your ass, and that's that. You claimed what? You claimed you was getting up with some nigga. Be mad at that nigga, not me. You welcome for your come up too. Mind you, this is the second message I'm reading to you where Brianna is saying, you're welcome for your come up. And then Ayana says, wow. Mind you, Ayana just sent her a nice message and said, I was hurt by the way you treated me. You were being mean. Um, I had a panic attack, but it's still all love with me and you. So Brianna just going off. And then she said, I said shit to your face and not behind your back. You brought, okay. I said shit to your face and not behind your back. You brought clothes you couldn't fit. Oh, that is the part. Okay, so basically, Ayana had told me that Brianna was making fun of her body. Like, you know, she has 3 children. And she wore a size medium, and then Brianna was the one talking about, or do you mean a large? Or you need a large. So yeah, I'm just reminding you of the low-key sneak disses Brianna would, throw at her while she was around other females. Okay? So basically, she said, you bought clothes you couldn't fit. I took your ass shopping. I'm just one that's okay. Ayana was part of the show. Like she needed Ayana for the Being Brianna series. She used Ayana in that. And I don't know if you guys know, Ayana's name is not in the credits. I don't know if you guys know, and if Ayana didn't mention it, Ayana never got paid for doing Brianna's hair. Ayana would do Brianna's hair. All those long, long braids, those beautiful braids. She never got a dime. Never. It's really sad. Okay. I'm just one that will say it to your face. Big fucking deal. I ain't no fake ass person. You fake as fuck because the whole week your ass ain't say shit. You fine as long as I'm spending and sending money. That's funny that you talking to her like that when she sent you 7K and you never paid her back. And when you say you sent her money, you gave her an extra $400 to put on her rent that she ended up moving to be closer to you, and her rent ended up going up out like way more. I wish she would have told that part. She ended up moving her life to be closer to Brianna. And Brianna said, I'll pay the difference of your rent or some shit. So that's the money you talking about you gave her? You gave her that money so she could be closer to you, so you could get a free hairstylist or a free babysitter. I didn't expect to talk this much, honestly. I was just going to stream it, which I'm probably going to end soon. I'm going to read this and then, yeah, because at this point, it's like my opinion doesn't matter. This isn't my opinion. I'm just telling you what happened. Okay. You're fine as long as I'm spending and sending money. I said let's go to the mall and go shopping to update your wardrobe. So fucking what? You needed it. Oh, the insult. Oh, she said, I said let's go to the mall and go shopping to update your wardrobe. So fucking what? You needed it. Exclamation, exclamation point. You don't have stuff that fit and stuff that, and ooh, you don't have stuff that fit, and the stuff that did looked crazy. So, from my recollection, Brianna was fat shaming Ayana while they were in Cali, and she'd be like, "You gonna wear that? You gonna wear that?" or something like that. God forgive me if I'm wrong. And that's why they went to the mall. So Brianna was insulting her. Yes, you treated her to purchase these clothing, but you were insulting her, telling her she was overweight and she needed it. And you made fun of the way her clothes were outdated. Mind you, you would have never had your shop had this young lady not put you on, Brianna. She put you on to the places, to the vendors, to find the good quality clothes. Anybody could start a clothing line, but it's the vendors that you go to that give you the quality clothes. Ayana put her onto everything. Ayana taught her how to do all that back end stuff. Okay? So for those of you who thought that she was using her, or you guys thought that Ayana copied her, you're wrong. Ayana had the boutique first. I'm just gonna finish and then I'm gonna keep checking up with the messages because I'm about 30 minutes late in the messages. So please forgive me. You don't have stuff that fit, and even the stuff that you did have, it looked crazy. But when someone else say it, it's cool. Cause you ain't say shit to Nichelle when she said you can't be walking around with her, and you didn't wait. Sorry if I brought up somebody's name. You didn't say. So basically she's saying you didn't say nothing to this girl when she brought up the way you looked. And she said, you offended for what? Be offended when a motherfucker ain't trying to help your ass. Girl, you mad over nothing and left over dumb shit. I would never ever leave you no fucking where. Oh, really? In a time where motherfuckers are getting kidnapped and killed, you got some nerve to try to be mad at someone who ain't did shit but try to help and protect your ass. Ayana says nothing was said because this was okay. She goes, nothing was said because this was about you. So I didn't want to have anything. I didn't want to have anything bothering you. So, oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. She didn't want to stress out Brianna, so she didn't bring up how she felt. She didn't bring up how she felt in California because this was about Brianna. This was her award. Was it an award show? I don't know what the hell it was. So yeah, that's a good friend. She goes, I didn't want it bothering you. So after filming was done, I left. At least the girl stayed for filming. That was nice of her. She didn't have to. She dealt with the mental abuse. Okay, she said, to everything else you said, I'm not going to respond to it. I'm not about to go back and forth. And then Brianna said, and that's fine. You don't have to, because what you oh Brianna. She said, and that's fine. You don't have to, because that's what users do. Don't respond. And then she said, y'all Leos are something else. Actually, I love Leos. One of my favorite signs. I love Leos. Yeah. Uh She said, I see why your friend cut you off. No accountability on being a fucked up individual. And Ayana says, okay. And Brianna says, you can stop responding at this point, girl. Ooh. Okay, so I can't see too much of this because it's kind of cut off. But Ayana says, I don't be wanting to out anything on you. You be having enough going on. I just be doing my best to try to figure it out, sis. And Brianna says, you starting to piss me off, sis. Because you can depend on wait, is this child? Is this after this argument? Oh, forget it, guys. This don't match up. What happened was this must have been when they were like they were, you know, not beefing. I don't want to be needy, sister. I don't feel like you're just asking him, but that's yeah. This has nothing to do with that message. I was just reading. This is a lot. I'm gonna just let the story continue on with Ayana. I just wanted to confirm to you guys the way that Brianna treated Ayana. Let's see. Obviously I can't tell you guys if Brianna responded because I don't have access, but I can check Facebook for a second. Let's see. Let's see if Brianna has said anything. Do you guys think Brianna would respond? Does anybody in here think Brianna will respond to Ayana? Okay, let me catch up with the messages. Please excuse me if I missed anything. Sandra, oh, you came out the bushes, Mariah. Hey, girl, I know you. I think, Mariah, didn't you say you were done? Like, sometimes you're just like, oh, I'm over this. I don't really care about this stuff anymore. But stuff like this, you can't just, you can't ignore it. You can't. I had to stream it. Hopefully she doesn't mind. I don't like to bother people too much. And she knows I don't. Because had I had the opportunity, I would have been made or found a way for her to feel comfortable. I remember I was like, I can't wait till you tell your story. One day it's going to happen. And I don't think she was ever really set on telling anything. I really don't. But she would be pushed. People would push her buttons. And she still stayed quiet. And I know for a fact Ayana wasn't tripping when the other girl on the picture was big as everyone on the picture. Sorry, but not sorry. Okay. Minnie said, I understand you may not believe in psychic, but here's why. There's people who use God's gift. And there's people that are actual demons who speak evil into your life. Be careful. Yeah, trust me, I know. There's there's people that are able to do things that are blessed from God with it, and there's people that use it for evil. So yeah, I get it. I wouldn't went I I would have went in on her about the BBL though. Like, oh my gosh. When she said Brianna had 2 BBLs, she went for the second thing. She said Brianna spent over $40,000 on the BBLs. Over 40K. And she was such a good friend, wiping her ass and everything. She said booty was leaking. She did what a friend would do. Take care of your friend. Talked about how she embarrassed her with her clothes. She brought with her. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, now it's coming back to me. Ayana went on the trip with Brianna. Brianna couldn't stand any of the clothes Ayana was wearing on that trip. She treated Ayana like shit. Okay. Y'all, today was supposed to be What Would You Do Wednesday? I'll probably still do it in a couple of hours. And I was going to ask y'all a question along with these What Would You Do clips or whatnot. Damn. If you were Ayana, what would you do about that $7,000? Would you just charge it up to the game like Ayana is and wait for your blessing? Because her blessing is going to come. But tell me, what would you do if your friend did this to you? Your PayPal account looked like this. What would you do? Please let me know. Oh, matter of fact, I can do this while I'm up here. And I still got to go watch that damn Tamar video, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I was 2 seconds away from doing it. And then I got the text. Ayana about to go live. Ciao. I wanted you guys to see it from the beginning, but we did check on that. Okay, what I was about to do. Okay, let me go to I want to start a what do you call it? A poll real quick. Real quick. And I hope I don't hear myself with the echo, guys. Give me a second. Okay, yes. So I'm about to do a poll real quick. Would you bring your hold on, guys. Plus Okay, give me a second. No. Okay, so the next, so my question is, would you sue Brianna for your 7K? Hell yeah or no? Let God handle it. Hold on. Or I would sue. Okay, and then the third one is I would sue for way more than 7K. And then the fourth one, I don't know what would. Sorry, guys. The last one is I don't know what I would do. Okay. Please go ahead and. Apapa and pop work. I'm trying to create this poll and it's giving me trouble. Okay. Let me take this one out. Add option. Y'all, for whatever reason, this poll is not allowing me to set it. So, yeah. I can't even do it. I definitely would like to know what you guys would have done, though. Let me refresh the page. Maybe it'll. This is what it was sounding like. Child, excuse me, because my mic is literally on the bed and I'm just moving around and you guys probably kept hearing do 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 do. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you to anybody that sent me a Cash App or a super sticker. Ayana, had you not let me know about the live, I would have probably never went live. And you doing that is actually being a blessing to me because I'm getting blessed. Oh, I keep seeing the number 666, child. What does that mean? A lot of people say it's bad, but some people that are spiritual say opposite. But I seen it when Ayana was praying and she was done with her prayer. I kid you not, I lift my eyes up and it says 666. We had over 700 people in. The minute Ayana start praying, the numbers start to dwindle down. That is the scariest thing to me. You're like just exiting as soon as somebody starts to pray. It's scary. And it was a very beautiful prayer, by the way. Okay, let me hurry up. I appreciate those of you that came in here. She said, "Yeah, Dree, Sweet Ma had all the tea for a year and kept it quiet, honey. That's what integrity looks like, child. When I tell you, I mean, some of you that are like this with me don't even know what Ayana said. I kid you not. It's probably about less than a handful of people that I was like, this is serious. Like, what do I do? You know, this information I'm holding, I couldn't hold it, but I knew that the people that I told were very trustworthy. So I'm grateful for them as well. And I'm grateful for Ayana for, just she never said anything to me. She didn't say, please don't say this on your channel. She never asked me not to say anything, guys. So just so you know, this was not, so I don't want you guys to think I'm over here reading all this and doing all this. She never told me, please don't. She actually gave me permission to share the last time we spoke, which was a while ago, through text. And she said you could share the 7K PayPal thing. Oh my girl, you can't wait till tomorrow. Tell me what's going on tomorrow, Royal D. Are you talking about this? I definitely can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. I'm looking forward to it. Because, I'm not going to talk too much on it. I'm going to leave it to y'all because I'll be getting my signs to just be quiet. But I'll probably share with you guys one day. I think I'll share with you guys the signs that I'm talking about. But one thing is, don't play around with certain people. Just don't. And I don't think Ayana is one of those people you should play with. So if you got to make it right, Brianna, by giving her money back, just do that. Thank you, Precious Williams, for the super sticker. I'm thankful. And Amir is thankful too, even though he's sleeping. Damn, I missed a lot of the stuff you were saying, Dawn. Sorry. Yeah, about modding like she did me. Oh, she cut you off on as a mod too without your knowledge. So she basically, okay. So guys, in essence, what have we learned? Brianna does the same thing to everybody she deals with. The people that care for her the most, the people that have her back, she treats like shit. And the men she treats like gods. I mean, I can't really say she treated her husband like one because look what she did. She didn't spend that much money that she spent on Janelle. Oh, and FYI, I'm just to be a little petty. I'm gonna share this one. So you remember when Brianna bought Janelle all those sneakers and the jewelry and everything, and she said it was the best day of her life? Janelle didn't want those Jordans. He actually was like, why did she get me Mexican Jordans? So Brianna was doing the most trying to please Janelle, and Janelle was talking crap and was like, I ain't never gonna wear that shit. I don't know who he told, whether he said it to Ayana or however Ayana knew about it. I thought that was kind of funny. The man you're doing all this stuff for is literally low key complaining about the shit you purchased him. You was talking about you didn't like the way Ayana dressed. Well, Janelle don't like the way you dress either, ma'am. Just letting you know. It's crazy how things go full circle, right? You got to be careful how you treat people. The way it comes back to you. How can y'all even sit that energy something? Huh? I don't know. I don't I don't know what that's about, so I'm not going to pin it. Dawn says that's how she would do around other people, throwing low blows, trying to embarrass you, hence why I didn't want her to come to my house when bro wanted me to meet her. And that is the truth. She never paid neither. Damn. So basically she did what she did to Ayana to you. She did what she did to Mixed Styles, to the other people that thought that Brianna really valued them as friends, people that she's using currently. I guess will have to be burned for them to actually learn. Instead of watching what other people experience and connecting the dots, you guys rather get burned. So allow them. Let them. We'll see how many BBLs it will take her to get her body back. She's too lazy to work out. Child, hopefully she'll have the BBL money. You guys got to understand, Facebook is not a guarantee. So whoever, I'm going to suggest this to anybody that has social media, that's getting paid on social media. Social media is not a guarantee. Do you know how many influencers that I know on TikTok that are begging for people to send them cash apps? Do you know how many TikTokers I see that are on Bigo asking for beans? I literally could probably do a whole, what do you call it? A compilation of the people that I thought were making big bucks and they're suffering right now. So guys, don't ever make fun of somebody's living situation. A lot of people say I live in a basement, which I don't. Part of me wish I had the basement because it would have been nice, bigger, and more private because you have your exit yourself, your entrance yourself. But anyhow, we come on, yeah. So basically, I told you, every time I'm live, somebody want to talk to me. But don't nobody talk to me when I'm not. Like, make it make sense. And my baby had a hard day at school today. If you guys didn't know, I kept him out of school for a couple of days. And today was his first day. So he's out. I have to get it together. I had to go get him school clothing. You know, my situation, not being able to just hop in a car, and I have to wait for people to come help me out, give me a ride. We'll talk about that another time. All right. My vision is getting bad, child. Yes, that was cruel, honey. That was cruel. Yes, Ayana was too nice. She was being taken advantage of. And I almost said it just like, um, y'all already know who I probably wanted to mimic, but I'm gonna be nice. Real advantage. Yep, yep. I would have dealt with shit after 7K. Okay, I wouldn't have dealt with shit after the 7K. I would have drug her ass all over. Oh, just so you know, after the 7K, you guys, her and Bree weren't talking. Bree sent her like a gift because she wanted to talk to her and be friends again. I don't remember. And she went live with Brianna just to be a supportive sister, even after Brianna was mean to her. So that just goes to show you how much of a good friend she was. And again, she's still holding certain secrets. They fell out the beginning of February of March. Yes, they fell out right when Brianna met John L. You know? And sometimes things like that happen, you know, people will enter your life and exit. Like for instance, the minute Janelle came into her life, there was no more place for Ayana. It was time for Ayana to go. You know, and that's by God's grace. He took her out of that. He took her out. Because as you can tell, she was still being kind to Brianna after Brianna was being rude to her. Shout out to SOS Sisters. Sorry, I just noticed you were in the chat and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to read and catch up. A narcissist. Okay, hold on. A narcissist always feels the need to be above everyone else. It's all about them. I guess you're responding to me reading the messages, child. I honestly was in complete shock reading those messages because it's been a whole year. But yeah, you guys, when it's time, Ms. Love, she posted when the bank closed, people fall off. When did she say that? Thank you, Ms. Love. I am 20 minutes late in this message, but to any of you guys that are typing, thank you so much. Andrea said, no, she didn't. She got the nerve. Yeah, some nerve, right? Either she give them the money back or get whacked. That is 7K. She was fussing out Robert for, and it wasn't even hers. Shaking my damn head. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't hers. I'd take her to the Judge Pat to get my money. Oh, sis. You forgot when she made her appearance on the Judge Pat show? She was like on there for 2 seconds. This one, she'll be on there for a little bit longer because she'd be the one defending herself for that 7K. There's no excuse for that. Oh, thank you, the real Nicole. Thank you for being genuine and a good person to people, even when they F you over. Child, I try. I try my best. But sometimes it's like there comes a point where you just stop defending yourself. There's gonna come a point where you're just gonna be like, okay, fuck it. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say. I don't even care to respond. Once you get to that point, you guys, you win. I still do catch myself defending myself when people say things or do things to me that I don't like. But there comes a point where it's just going to be a waste. Because think about it. How many people have you seen on this big app that lie? They lie so bad. Their lies could be detrimental to people's lives, livelihood, but they're still receiving love, respect, and more followers. So if all I got to do is lie and it's going to benefit me, like, why wouldn't I be a liar, right? Nah, I'd rather just shut up, mind my business, move on, and talk about other things. But again, evil might seem like it prevails, but trust and believe you me, it won't. Is that my sister? I love you. Sis, look at your baby. If you're still in here, I messaged you and I left you a voice note to let you know how much I love you. And he loves you too, even though he's sleeping. We love you with all of our hearts. It's my sister's birthday tomorrow. Sis, are you still in here? I love her so much, you don't understand. I feel so corny. Sis, somebody, no, I'm going to ask you on behind the scenes because they might be watching me right now and I don't. Oh, thank you, sis. Run it up, please, because your girl had to spend a lot of money on school stuff. And I still got to buy the supplies, honey. They told me I need to bring paper towel, this and that, and all this extra stuff, boxes of napkins, hand sanitizer, soap. And I was like, damn, can I just tell you I don't got it? Cause shit. So yeah, please, if you have it in your heart, I truly appreciate it. I love you, sis star. Okay, let me hurry up and get here. Ooh, sister teacher. The Bible says obey the laws of the land. So I wouldn't go to court and oh, so you would go to court, okay, and go to God and ask that he punishes her too. Okay. I think sister teacher is that's something I would do. I would go to court, you know why? Cuz 7K, you could buy a nice used car, a Toyota. Ooh, child. And that Toyota will last you for a lifetime. With that 7K, Ayana, you could use that 7K to pay for your children's school if they go to Catholic school, private school. I say you fight for it. I like that, sister teacher. She said, and let me see him do it. Yep. Sometimes God will move on your behalf just like that. And you know what? Sometimes when you forgive and you just walk away, you will receive your blessing tenfold and you will get to see your enemy pay on top of receiving your blessing. So this is a tough one, you know? It's a tough one. Some people have to wait years to finally get justice. Keep it cute, girl. I just want to tell you how beautiful you are. I was looking at your live the other day. There's a lot of people in here that probably think I don't support you. I do. I watch your lives. I hit the like button. One thing I won't do sometimes is comment while you're live. And I have my reasons. Sometimes I'm really drained or tired, or I just don't want to type because of the certain type of live that it is. You know what I'm saying? So just know that. That's why he never wore them. Exactly. He never wore them because he knew them things was cheap. Those were the no frills. Angel number 666 holds positive energy related to manifestation and attracting abundance into your life. And FYI, Queen Steph, that 666, I promise you, as soon as her prayer went over, I'm going to go back to my video to see if I said 666. I looked up and I was like, the number, why is it 666 after her prayer? Devil, you bet not. And I was like, sometimes people make us think that bad things are bad when in reality, that number might not be bad, as people say. Okay. Bree Day is coming, Ms. Love. Yes, it is. And it's unfortunate because she had a lot of people that held her down and they really cared about her. She would have been straight. I suggest, Brianna, you just go talk to somebody, seek therapy, find out if you are the issue. Find out if you are the issue. And then maybe you could go from there. Mm. And Enfield and Rocky Mount is very family oriented. It's a small town. Yeah. They will go to war for each other. So why y'all think none has spoken up for Bree? Oh, because they know. Yokon Butli. Those of y'all who are Haitian, you understand. They know what type of person she is. Yokon Butli. Check and someone please put Ayana's page information in the chat so I can go back and look at the live because I missed it. Thank you. Well, Tony Bailey, you could watch the live here. I don't interrupt her, but I can tell you she has 2 pages. Type in Ayana Bree Shea. Ayana Bree Shea. If somebody could type it for me, I would truly appreciate it. Understand, the live is on the channel that has the most followers, okay? So go to there and you can watch it in peace. It's an hour and 35 minutes. I hope you guys go over there and support her, give her some words of advice if you must. And to those of you who don't believe her, trust and believe you me. She vented about this over a year ago and she did not want to speak on it publicly. She was like, people keep pushing me. If people push me enough, I just might blow one day. And I guess today was the day. Mind you, she didn't really tell you guys everything. So yeah, just don't push her. Right your wrongs, people. And that goes for anybody. If you know you did somebody wrong, write that shit. Even if you ask in prayer, write that. Ask for forgiveness. I don't know, guys. I really wanted to watch this Tamar video and I don't know if you guys are gonna be interested in that I'll probably record it and play it tomorrow or something, my reaction. Because today was just too much and I honestly would love to hear what other people feel about this. I'm sure you guys are gonna be making videos, going live. Um just understand that this girl could have destroyed Brianna a long time ago. And when I say destroy, I mean that because there are certain motherly things that Brianna has done that, man, that ask you, is she really, deserving? Things money will make people do, things, money can change you for the worse, man. And see, somebody said it. 7K, that's a whole car for a single mother. And child, let me tell you, sometimes I am tempted to be coming up here and saying, hey guys, I'm a single mom. I need help. Child, if I had that 7K, I would have me a whole minivan for me and Amir. Ayana, you want to lend me 7K? Boo. I'll pay you back. So yes, that's a lot of money. And I will be blessed with it. And when I say I will be blessed with it, I will be blessed with it and I'll be able to bless people's homes with my art with that. And I will be abundant. Thank you. I love you too. Gorgeous. Keeping it up, keeping it cute. I was gonna say keeping it up like the Kardashians. Keep it cute with Miss Mel. Yes, honey. Thank you so much for that support. I truly appreciate it. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. You know what's crazy to me sometimes? Nah. Cause I don't want people to get an idea like with this whole money thing. I don't like to come on here too often. But when I do, it's like a pleasure to just get that type of support. So thank you. I'll say that much. Most definitely, sweet mom, especially if you don't know how to handle it exactly. Oh, Tony Bailey, I love you too, Dreamy. Y'all, again, like I said, I would have loved to make a poll, but whatever is going on with my YouTube didn't allow me to set it. I'll be looking forward to your comments after this live in the comment section. I will do my best to respond to everybody. There's a lot of things that I want to change about myself as a content creator. It means a lot when you guys take your time to send comments. So for me not to respond, it's like a slap in the face, you know? So I would like to just show my appreciation by thanking you. If you leave me a nice comment, like how rude of me to like not go back and check my comments. I can't always blame it on ADD, but I do forget. Like I'll post a video and just move on. I forget about it. No excuses. We starting off the beginning of the school year and we're going to get our stuff together, y'all. Thank you, Vernette. I'm thankful, thankful, thankful. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Thank you so much. Okay. Did you see I said that was my text thread, the big stepper? So that was your text thread. Okay. So you know everything. See? So that meant a lot that you apologized to her, you know? That was your text thread with the deacon? I didn't see the deacon part. Well, I guess I'm going to go back and rewatch this video and listen up. Because, child, I miss some things. I miss some things. Well, this is great. Oh, thank you. It's not really, my content. I literally just wanted to share Ayana's voice on my platform. She was on her Facebook, who has a lot of followers, but there's a difference between Facebook and YouTube. Some people don't even have Facebooks. So why not come over here and share it here? You know? Um, wow. I'm happy you apologized because she was really hurt by a lot of things. And she's so sweet, man. She's so sensitive, And the way she described how Brianna made her feel, she didn't really tell me that you did anything bad to her, Dawn. It was mainly what Brianna did to her. And oh my gosh, Brianna used to mistreat Naya, and Naya and Ayana weren't like closest of friends. Ooh, I seen him. Ooh. Okay. Get away from me. Mosquito. Ugh. Sorry, me and Amir are ridden with mosquitoes. Okay. So basically what I was saying is her and Naya weren't cool like that, but she felt pain for Naya when Brianna would fat shame her. Like if they're at dinner, you're gonna eat that type. I'm not gonna say that's what was said word for word, but if Naya didn't have money to pay for food, Brianna would just like look at her, laugh, or whatever the hell it was. Only Naya could speak for herself, but even though Ayana and Naya weren't cool like that, Ayana felt for Naya. She didn't like the way Naya was being treated. So Naya, when you were being mean to Ayana, that was not nice. You guys had to find out the hard way to see that Brianna is like that with all of you. But I guess people will learn when they get burned. I'll leave it at that. Thank you again for everybody that came through. Let me check Ayana's page to see if any updates before I go, because I'm going to end this at the 3-hour mark. Why not? Let's see what Ayana has going on Facebook. Let's check. Did she post anything after this? Is she feeling away? So if any of you were looking for the page, this is the page. This is how you spell her name. And the title of the live is Let's Talk About It. All right. Oh, she has 900 comments. You guys could go through and look through her comments. I love looking at comments. But yeah, it's hard for me to do that right now. So yeah, you guys go on over to her page. It has 32,000 followers. You could watch the stream without any interruptions or commentary. I streamed it without interrupting. So if you guys want to stay here and go ahead and watch. But I think Ayana gets monetization on, I hope she gets monetization. After her fallout with Brianna, Ayana lost monetization, you guys, and I thought that was really messed up. She didn't. Hey, Late, watching on the TV. Oh, girl, thank you for watching on the TV. And yes, please hit the like button just to support. I really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm just gonna say it now. Tomorrow, I will be going live with somebody very special. I don't know if we're gonna do it on her channel or my channel. I'm gonna post her channel in my community board. So you guys want to find out who the special person is, click on it, and please give her a follow, give her a view, because trust and believe you me, it is so refreshing to have content, like to see like a real life person just sharing a little part of them. I love it. I'm gonna just say it. Shout out to you, Queen Dree. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you, Queen Dree. She has a channel here, you guys. If I could pin her channel, Queen Dree, um, words can't express how proud I am. Just seeing your little not stories, your shorts get me excited for the big ones. So you better come with some big videos. Tomorrow, me and her are gonna do a cook-off, and I'm gonna call it a cook-off because we both gonna be cooking the same thing, and we're gonna be talking. Girl talk, whatever it is y'all want to talk about, and y'all can watch us cook. If you want to find out what we cooking tomorrow, tune in. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, y'all. Tomorrow, matter of fact, I'll let you guys know on my community board, so please check it, and I will share Queen Dree's page. All right. She did a cooking video, and that spaghetti, my mouth is kind of like as dry as it is, watering. Y'all need to see her spaghetti. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, shout out to you, Ayana.